Hello and welcome to Easy Allies Twitch. We are here with
Micah Seff from Perfect World, and I'm showing off Remnant from the Ashes.
Yes.
Actually, Huber's going to be showing it off for us, and then maybe Ian's going to take a stab at it as well. But this is the latest game from Gunfire Games, and we're super stoked to show it off to everyone. I'll let the game speak for itself for a little while and not try to butt in too much.
So we are in like a little hub area right now.
What is the labyrinth?
Yeah, what is David Bowie? Look out.
For a second I was like, what? I thought you were talking about that like strung up monstrosity.
I came out here earlier and like hacked a couple enemies. That's all I've done.
They will be back though,
Excellent.
because you went back to the base and then came back out. So they will respawn, and it's going to be a different spawn of enemies than before.
Man, I haven't been out here yet. I got us through the tutorial, so I haven't.
Yeah, I like this tree.
I like this.
There we go.
Headshots, crit. Feels nice.
The shooting feels good.
So do you level up or do you get those like traits?
Yeah, so when you level up, you get trait points. It's basically there is an experience system, and then you'll level up. You get trait points that you can dump into the various traits. At the start, you have 3 different traits, but over the course of the game, you'll acquire a whole bunch of them. And I believe there's over 600 trait points total over the course of the game. If you really wanted to go for the completionist side of things. Yeah, so Huber's showing the traits right now.
Oh yeah.
So
I forgot to turn the game
is it super loud?
Yeah.
Crazy loud.
Okay.
Try like 4 bars maybe?
Nice.
Whoa! Bloodworth!
Holy moly.
Tripping on HDMI cable.
But I-
Tripping on
it's all good.
HDMI.
It's all good.
We need to get a longer HDMI cable so I can gaff tape that down.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Every time someone walks through there, I'm like, this is making me really nervous. Holy crap, high chew. You want a high chew?
I don't know that my teeth love high chews, but I love high chews.
Sure.
What flavor you got?
I spilled Thai all over my pants. I'm having a high chew. I don't care.
What flavor?
I don't know.
Wow.
Pineapple? Someone
Ian, I
sent
think
us
you
this.
might have
Ian?
Huh?
disconnected me or something.
How did that happen?
Bloodworth.
No.
Good thing I'm
We're off to a
in
roaring start
Yeah.
here, guys.
Uh-oh.
Bump it. What happened?
this- Yeah, it was for sure the controller. There we go. There we
Weird.
go. Just
Okay.
a little
Okay.
controller.
I think these white cables are kind of loosey-goosey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Makes
I
sense.
know one of them got damaged.
Thank you.
The other 2 should still be fine.
Whoa, that's really pineapple-y. High chew, anyone?
Someone asked if this was planned as a Darksiders spin-off at first. Actually, no.
Great
Although
question.
I get why you would think that with the post-apocalyptic vibe, similar to Darksiders. If you're familiar with Gunfire games, I'd say more this started off as Hunt Horrors of the Gilded Age. At least a lot of the concepts that ended up in this game started in Hunt Horrors of the Gilded Age, which turned into Hunt Showdown, which was not developed by Gunfire Games, but they were working on what that game originally was. So I think you're going to have to go around here somehow, Huber.
I'm very thorough with my exploration.
I get you.
So sometimes it looks like I'm not going the right way, but it's all...
L3 is run.
Which Gunfire Games dude is on the stream? I actually don't work for Gunfire Games. I work for Perfect World Entertainment. We're the publisher of the game. My name's Micah. How you doing? I'm an Easy Allies fan, and I'll just put it all out there. I'm actually a patron, so the whole stream's tainted. I'm sorry, I ruined it.
Yep. It's over. Alright. I think I can... Yeah.
Otoshigami, you spelled my name wrong though, so that doesn't count.
Oh, that's just what he does.
I like being very thorough and deliberate, because you'll get stuck and surrounded and be sad that you weren't thorough and deliberate, so
Yeah,
I'm into it.
I feel like it's gonna escalate here. Headshots feel so good.
There is a character customization when you start.
Yeah, we started just a little bit into the game. We're very close to the beginning right now. Essentially, Ian played the tutorial, made a character, chose the class, archetype, and then we headed out into the game, handed off to Huber, who is starting to get surrounded, and that's where things get tough.
He refuses to use the coach gun.
Save ammo, dude.
Yeah. I mean, the ammo is a little more rare for that one. You can see the ammo drops. The drops that are red are for your long gun. So coach gun is one of the long guns that.
And you have to hit X to pick stuff up, I think, right?
Yes. Yeah. So there was some handgun ammo as the white drops, and red drops are long gun ammo. So I think what you should be looking for right now is probably the next crystal. Now this game does use dynamic generation for a lot of the experience, and so what that means is, in this case, I can't really tell Huber where to go. Like I don't know where he should go. I've played this world a whole bunch, but I don't actually know where he should go.
It's exciting.
And it generates the entire game from the beginning?
Yeah, so it rolls your whole game from the very beginning. It rolls the worlds, it rolls all the bosses, it rolls the quests, it rolls the NPCs, it rolls the point of interest. And so everyone's experience is kind of unique based on what gets rolled at the beginning of the game.
NPCs even, that's crazy.
Yeah. So different players might encounter different NPCs who you'll like bring back to your base, and they will give you different. Maybe you get a new merchant or something that someone else didn't encounter in their game.
Someone's asking if we can share seeds with somebody.
So you can't like roll your seed and then give a seed code to someone else, and that's probably what they're asking. But what you could do is roll your game and then invite someone to come play with you in co-op.
Sure. Yeah.
And then they would play on your seed. So basically the co-op is the method of sharing seeds with people.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so the way that we're really at the very start of the game here. Oh, there's an elite.
Boy.
There's an elite. He hasn't noticed you yet.
Oh boy.
Which is good. So the coach gun's gonna prove essential for that dude. Oh, there's a guy behind you.
Oh.
Yeah. That's one of the things in this game is always check behind you. There's probably a dude. What are the options of weapons? You always have melee, rifle, pistol. You start with that. You start with a handgun, a long gun, and a melee weapon. There's 3 different starting archetypes of the game, and what we chose here is the Ex-Cultist, which is kind of like the mid-range archetype. And archetypes just influence your starting loadout for the game. They don't really influence your progression. You can choose how you build out your character. And so, yep, see?
Huber, do you want headphones?
They will surround you, yeah.
I'm good.
You're good.
I can handle it.
Yeah, I think he's got it. Okay, so this dude.
Okay.
Use your rolls. Use your rolls. That's the key. It is possible to play with randos, Coffee Jesus. You can play with randos. You can play with friends. You can host a game and let people drop in and join you, or you can join up with other random people.
Yeah, when I started,
Do the enemies do friendly fire, or did he just push them back?
The enemies do friendly fire, yes. They're hard enough that we figured they should do friendly fire. So your weapon mod is up. You don't really need it right now because your HP is kind of low. You could use it to heal instead of using your healing item. Hit right bumper. Drop that. Oh, you switch weapons. Switch to your shotgun, your coach gun, and hit right bumper. Yeah, now it doesn't matter.
Yeah, the healing mod is on the rifle, Huber?
Yeah, so you can. It's tied to the rifle. You can only pop it when you're using the rifle, or the coach gun. Okay, you got some luminite crystal. That's like a crafting materials there. So we should probably be looking for the next dungeon, which I figure is just forward. Yeah, it's tense, dude. It's tense. That wasn't even a boss. That was just a random elite. But you did beat him, and he didn't take you out. So I feel good.
I like how he drags his weapon. That was awesome. It's a cool animation.
Gabe Vulture, what can I tell you about my experience working as the publisher for these developers? I can tell you, and you probably can just assume my answer, but Gunfire is awesome, and working with them has been honestly a joy. I've been flying back and forth out to Austin, where they're located, a bunch to do streams with them, do different stuff, and they're fantastic to work with. They're one of the coolest teams I've gotten to the pleasure of working with in my career, so... And I'm not saying that just because they're probably watching this stream, which they most definitely are. And if I didn't say that, I'm sure they'd come after me. But
what have they done for you lately?
Yeah, well.
And we're playing with controller, but you're saying it's really good with PC mouse too?
Yeah, so the game is coming out on PC, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and I know like in this setup, controller is a lot easier to bust. I think it's down right there. That's another elite.
What the hell is this?
Whoa!
I would shoot it with a coach gun.
Whoa! Dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
arrows.
Unsettling.
So now you're bleeding. If you have bandages, you can stop the bleeding. I don't know if you picked up any bandages,
Oh, crap.
but your healing mod's up. If
I forgot about the bleeding.
Bleed!
Yeah.
Well, so much for that.
Count it.
Okay.
I threw you.
So now what's going to happen is you start back at the crystal, and all the enemies are going to respawn, but with a different loadout of enemies. So we don't know where they're going to be. We don't know what. Oh no, you don't have to. You are all good. Yeah. Because you're already. Oh yeah, it's going to tell you some stuff, but you don't need to travel because you're already out in the world here.
So for the trait points, you get XP to get a trait point, right?
Yeah.
And then, but when you die, do you lose your XP or?
No, there is no penalty for death because honestly, the game is hard enough that if we penalize people for dying, it's like that would be too much. I don't want to do that to people. So like the penalty for death is that you're gonna have to go back out and fight a whole new assortment of enemies. That there's totally different placement, different dudes, and so. You may find that you don't run into those elites and that you have a slightly easier time. You may find that you run out there and there's like 5 elites and you're in a bind. So we'll see.
A lot of people were pleased that you don't get penalized for death.
Yeah, I mean, I know for me personally, I don't like getting penalized for death. I feel like death is enough of a punishment. But I know some people like that extra like hook of the tension there. It's not my preferred, but Ian and Huber hit the elites. I like it.
So I couldn't figure out how to get around there. I think we were on.
I think you're going the right way.
All the way
I think you
around.
go through there. You can pull up the map, which is M on a keyboard. I have no idea what it is here. Go right trigger over to the map. So you can sort of see. I think you're trying to run all the way around to the top right there. So you were going the right way before.
Okay, and we have to get to the red.
Yeah, I think you'll come back around after doing a dungeon to hit that. That's my assumption. Just looking at this.
D-Up Gaming asks, digital
Yeah,
only?
see there, that door to the right. It is digital only at launch, so you'd be coming back through that. So, you could only open it from the other side. And there's someone behind you, right? It is digital only at launch. We are looking into ways to release a physical version, but as of now, we don't have any plans, solid plans for that. Someone else asked a good question, but I missed it. Sorry. Ask your question again. The person with the good question. Because I read it, but I was answering when does the pre-order weekend start? See, that was a good question. So, game should unlock tonight on Xbox and PC at 9 p.m. Pacific time, I think. I know on Xbox it will. That is when it's supposed to launch on PC as well.
Nice trait point.
Nice.
Get some health, dude. We're at level 1.
You can absolutely customize your character's abilities, loadouts, visuals. There's a character customization at the very start of the game that Ian already did, and then.
Can I do this right now?
You have a trait point, so I would definitely put it into Vigor.
Yeah.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yes.
So this is one of the ways that you can influence your character build because you'll get various traits over the course of the game, and then you decide where you allocate those points. Additionally, there's the starting archetype, so there's 3 different archetypes at the start. It's really like a long range, a close range, and a mid range. But all of them can purchase all of the gear and weapon mods and everything of all the other archetypes. So you're not really locked into anything. It's all up to what you want to do with your character.
Nice.
Someone was asking earlier whether it's all kind of these city ruins like this, or if they're
No, so
later
this
things
is just where you start, right? So the kind of this. Okay, get that elite first. That dude with the crossbow. He's a nightmare. So the story of this game is that at some point in kind of like an alternate universe, 1960s, the Earth was invaded by what we call the Root, who are like these plant-based creatures, and they took over Earth. And this is 80 years later, kind of after the apocalypse has happened, and after the last remnants of humanity are surviving. And so you take on the role of one of these survivors, starting on Earth, but eventually you travel to a bunch of different realms and other worlds.
The tutorial does not
Prepare
teach
you
you
for
that
this.
melee doesn't work.
Melee is right. Melee is there to get you out of a real bind.
Yeah.
Right.
Like in the tutorial, you just
melee
walk
through.
up to him and hit him with the sword and win.
Yeah. Well, so it's a different sword that you start with.
Right.
And that sword is actually tied to another one of Gunfire Games' games.
Oh.
They had a VR title prior to this called Chronos, and in
I
Chronos
think
you
I
acquire
remember
that
that.
sword, and then you start this game with the Chronos sword. So this shares a world with Chronos. It shares some story elements with Chronos, although it's not a sequel to Chronos. It is the
Gunfire
Chronos
cinematic universe.
gaming universe. Yeah, not quite cinematic, but yeah.
It looks good.
Yeah, sure. Is there any outfits you can wear? There are tons of outfits you can wear, so I don't even know the count of outfits you can wear
Yeah,
in
like
this
we
game,
got
but
this. This is the starting.
this actually isn't even.
cultist one.
No,
Yeah,
Huber found a hidden
Oh.
loot and put on the new outfit that he found
okay.
before we started this.
Entire new outfit?
An entire
yeah,
new
it
outfit,
is
except for
different.
the hat. So he's using the same hat as you. And that hat, I believe we have a skin on it that you could activate, I believe, that looks
Activate that skin.
looks a
Huber.
little snazzier. If you go down to the cultist hat and talk, why? Maybe? No. Nah. Maybe you don't. Sorry. I got you all hyped and I lied to you.
Just give me a cowboy vibe.
What
I
is
was
your
thinking
favorite
Van
perk
Helsing.
you have seen? So there aren't actually you mean the traits? Honestly, I like vigor because it gives you more health. But, I believe there's some crazy ones later into the game, but for me, I haven't played past Ruined Earth. So I've played this Earth world like so much, but I haven't played the subsequent ones because I was waiting for the full release of the game, which is essentially tomorrow. So that's awesome. I'll be playing over the weekend. Nice. Those crossbow dudes, they will get you. So what are some different character builds? Well, this character build is actually intended to be a little more of a support character. Ooh, you need a heal.
Oh boy.
Two of them.
Yeah.
Is it always constant carnage? I do feel
I got
like it
this.
is, and this is
I got this.
This is why I prepped y'all for the
Yeah,
game
yeah,
is
yeah.
difficult, right?
Well, and I picked this character thinking we were doing co-op, so I was like, oh,
Right.
I'll heal Huber when he's using the shotgun and the hammer.
I still like this character, honestly. I like, but you got to get used to managing your mod and then popping that Mender's Aura whenever you get it up. It's just gonna be really like essential to keeping yourself alive. You only have 3 of those healing items at the start, the Dragon Hearts. You also have a different healing item over on the D-pad. Up on the D-pad, we'll use your Bloodworth, which is a more expendable healing item. Yeah,
Bloodworth.
That's what. I snuck that in there. You know?
Yeah.
How does progression work once you're done with the game? New game plus seed reset. Yes, exactly. That is basically the way that the game will always work. Is playing through again is like a new game plus. Is you will re-roll everything. You will keep all of your progression from the first time through. And so, like, when you played through the game, by the time you get to the end, I was telling everyone earlier, you'll probably only see maybe 40% of what the game has to offer because of the dynamic generation. So you'll only encounter half of the world bosses, half of the other bosses in the game. You'll not have run into every NPC, every quest. And so rolling the worlds again and playing through again is really, really important to getting the full experience. And so, additionally, there are much harder difficulties that, don't want to touch on this stream, but yesterday we were streaming on our channel. We were streaming the Nightmare mode and the hard mode, and boy, hard mode is like everyone has 50% more HP, but the Nightmare mode, everyone has, I believe, 300% HP, so that one is... Even our most skilled player in the office was dying to Nightmare mode.
Are there stealth kills?
No, like sneak up on a guy, do a stealth execution kind of thing. No, and I mean, these are like the stupidest enemies in the game. Most enemies are going to be even smarter than these dudes, and they will not let you sneak up on them. They will get the drop on you more than you're going to get the drop on them, I'd say.
Yeah, I really feel just like I'm hunted right now.
Yeah, it's
Surrounding me.
Like, you can't really just sit tight.
No.
How does loot work in co-op? Lots of great questions here, everyone. So the way that loot works is it's kind of, you could say it's instanced or it's shared. So everyone will get the exact same loot when it drops. All players, they'll see it in their game. And so there's not going to be any fighting over loot, and you don't have to trade with each other or anything. The only thing that's not shared is ammo. So ammo you gotta manage on your own. Yeah. Nice. There you go. Nice. This. Yeah. Okay, there he is. Get him. Yeah, wait for the shot and then shoot. Oh, you got him. And you can vault through there. Yeah. So that's cool. Yeah.
We'll never live.
Oh no,
Dude,
we will.
awesome.
I have faith. I got confidence that we're gonna not only get to the first dungeon, but beat the first dungeon on this stream.
We're in it.
Because we don't know what dungeon we're gonna get either. Like I don't know which dungeon we're gonna roll. All the dungeons will be rolled dynamically.
Well, I think one of the things, like, it's clear with the way the enemies and the environments are laid out, is it's really easy to have like blind spots, to not realize that there's some place for somebody to come out of, like this guy. Like,
yes, exactly.
Where did he come from?
Like you would think like, oh, they spawned him behind me, but that's not what happened. He just heard you shooting and ran over and tried to get behind you. Whoa, it's over. Okay, so you did clear most of the enemies here, so you get a little bit of a breather.
Feels good.
This isn't even the shotgun. This is the coach gun.
Yeah, it's not the shotgun. It is the coach gun, which is more like a mid-range shotgun.
Coach gun feels really nice.
Baby
Jack.
shotgun.
Really nice.
Yeah, there's a more close-range character archetype, the Scrapper. We chose the Ex-Cultist for this run-through. But the Scrapper has the actual shotgun. But I actually prefer the coach gun. I just like that extra little bit of range. I think it's
A ranged shotgun.
Yeah.
Or, shotgun-esque. Can't be beat.
Yeah.
This is playing off of Ian's laptop, for those wondering what version we're playing right now.
Yeah, so we're running PC.
It's an MSI with a 2070 in it.
Freeze!
Nice. Got the drop on him. Oh, that was good. Okay, just watch for where he material. Oh, no! And he's gonna. Now you're bleeding. So
they're pissed.
Go hide inside, maybe.
They're pissed.
You don't have the. You don't have the
bandages,
bandages to cure the bleeding, though. Unfortunately.
Goodness.
Bleeding is brutal.
Yeah. You'll just need to pop a heal. Like, up on the D-pad. You don't have to fight him. You could run away and try and find the dungeon.
Heal.
Which would be left out here. Nice. Yeah, that's a heal.
You, dude. You.
Okay, got that one.
He's the one that got us into this.
I would hit the left bumper heal probably, just because, Just Dragonheart there. Get ready to dodge. Oh, so, great survival tip that I didn't mention earlier because I wanted you to die. I'm a jerk. Dodging does not interrupt your reload.
That's what I did. I needed to use it.
Does not interrupt your reload. Melee interrupts your reload, but dodging doesn't.
Oh,
so, get out of here.
Oh, no.
So it's always good to reload then dodge. Reload then dodge. Any mod support now or in the future?
God, the range!
Oof.
The range on that!
I almost want to offer to try, but then I'm gonna make myself look dumb and die. That's my fear here. There is no mod support currently for the game. It might be something that we look at down the line, but right now we were focused on delivering the best experience we could.
I guess
out
dodge
the
to
gate.
the side, not straight back.
Yeah, and remember the neutral
We can do
dodge,
it, yeah.
Huber. The neutral dodge.
Neutral
You had
dodge?
stop. Yeah, there it is. So it comes out a little faster.
Oh.
It's not direct. So there's directional dodge. There's also neutral dodge. You have fewer iframes when you neutral dodge, but it's quicker, so it's a little trade-off.
But you have to be not moving at all.
You have to let go of the analog stick. Yeah.
There's not any kind of like focus lock-on type of thing, right?
No.
All free camera.
It's skill based. Yeah. you gotta have good aim.
It feels like there's just like a 5% kind of guidance with the controller.
There is a little bit of aim assist on controller.
Got it.
There really isn't any on mouse and keyboard. It is all up to your skills with mouse and keyboard. Like we mentioned earlier, that's kind of the preferred way for a lot of people in the office to play the game. Just because when things get really tense, it's nice to be able to rely on being able to quickly aim wherever you need to.
Oh boy.
Turning around is a lot easier on.
I feel
Nice.
always surrounded.
Yes.
And it's brutal because of the axe throw.
Yeah, especially out here, you
Constantly
feel always
surrounded by
surrounded.
people just throwing axes at
Yeah. In the dungeons, I would say it's less so because you're kind of progressing forward through the dungeon. Here, there's just so many dudes out and about that you don't run into while you're walking through that like they will pop up behind you. They hear you shooting and they come
And
check
the
out what's
dungeon
going
would
on.
have a checkpoint on it?
The dungeon will have a checkpoint once we get to it. Yeah. We'll
New
totally
strat.
get there. We'll totally.
New strat.
I've used this strat before, Ian. This is an expert strat. Run past everyone. Is that what you're
Yeah.
gonna say? Yeah. That's a strat that I've
Save your
done.
stamina.
This strat is not gonna work.
It might work. Look, you skipped that, dude.
I like this though. This is like real deal playing right now.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, the game throws you into the deep end right at the start, right?
Nice.
How much replayability? The goal is for this game to be very replayable because of the dynamic generation, the fact that you won't run into everything your first or even probably second time through, and then all the different loot that you can find, all the different traits that you can acquire. We're hoping that if you love the game, you'll be playing through over and over, play through by yourself, play through with your friends, get different experiences. Okay, you made it farther. One thing is like go in the buildings to find stuff, you scavenge around, find things. There's a dungeon.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't lose any of the things you acquired. So there's not a penalty for dying besides the fact that, we had to play through this first portion 4 times
Got
here.
to.
But
Yeah,
yeah.
Are you saying how long it average takes to get
Yeah,
through?
15 to 20 hours probably.
Beautiful.
Bad ending acquirable. Everyone will get the same ending, so the story beats will be the same. The lore that you encounter may not be the same. So, because the different quests and NPCs you encounter will be different. Additionally, there's lots of secrets in the game. So there's like a lot. So, wait, check the wall. Sorry, there's something written there. Don't take. Okay, so I know which boss you are at here because this will indicates it. But that gives you a little bit of tip for what's coming up later. Little glimpse.
It's so cozy in there, dude. I want to get
Yeah.
Yeah, that is not a secret yet. Okay, this place can be
Whoa, look at these little
dangerous. You get the little tumbleweed dudes, the little hollow. Watch out. Watch out.
Freaks!
And that guy, watch out. So, when he blows up, he will blow up his friends.
I got some root rot.
You got some root rot. So yeah, I would rest. Like they'll respawn after you rest, but still, I think it's a good strat. So root rot, you cleared it, which was smart. But so that's one of the debuffs in the game, which you have like a meter that fills up, and once it's all the way full, then you'll actually have root rot. So you didn't quite have it. You had some progress to yeah. So there's a bunch of different ones. Root rot means that you'll like cough periodically. Your character will cough, and that'll interrupt like aiming or swinging your weapon. So yeah, those dudes blow up. So yeah, but if you get them to blow up, they'll blow up their friends. So
If I walk into that mist, will I get?
That'll be root rot. Yeah. Any of the pink cloudy stuff is root rot.
Man, that hangs around.
Yeah, it does.
Root, I like saying that.
Root rot.
Yeah, I know, right?
Root rot.
That's a good one.
Does anyone know when the review embargo lifts? If you're actually looking to write a review of the game, the review embargo lifts on midnight, August 20th, midnight Eastern. So, reach out. We'll give you a key and you can review the game. Is there a merchant or place to buy new weapons? Are our weapons upgradable?
Purple.
Yes to both of those. Oh, purple is a little legendary. Yes, and we were looking at it earlier. We didn't have enough currency to buy anything, but like I had mentioned, you can buy any of the weapons in any of the different starting archetypes. Nice. Nice. This is great. Yeah, they go down in one swing. So one thing, if we're finding this is hard, so keep playing because you're doing great. If we start dying here, we will go back and upgrade your handgun, because right now it's 2 shots to kill the hollows. If you upgrade the handgun, it'll be 1 shot to kill those little guys.
We probably won't end up doing a formal review, but there's not like any kind of restriction. This isn't a sponsored stream. It's that
Yeah, they can say whatever they want about the game. I'm not gonna shut them down. Honesty stream.
I noticed this. Strange water reflection.
See, there we go. Game ruined.
This guy.
Yeah, so this guy's I believe a Juggernaut is what he's called. And they're pretty dumb. They'll just go straight at you shooting their Gatling gun. So you can take cover and wait for them to run out of shots.
Match.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys just walked towards each other and shot until one of you died.
That's my strategy. Oh.
Yeah, let's see what this is. So there's a dead body there. They died and dropped. Ooh, nice. So you got a Ring of Evasion, which is a pretty good item for the start. That should help you if we kill these dudes. Okay, you got a trait point too? Nice. Okay, so let's buy you more health.
That was rough.
Nice, yeah. Let's get some vigor, and then let's go put that ring on in character. Oh, it equipped it already. So let's look at what it does. And press.
Nice.
Increases evade window.
That's very nice.
Yeah. So it gives you more iframes on
So
your,
sick.
Party.
on your roll.
Love more iframes.
Yeah, right?
Does this increase sneaking at all, or is it?
It does. It makes you are less noisy, but they'll still spot you. I mean, they're not that dumb. You can't just like sneak up behind someone
Right.
usually. What engine is this using? This is Unreal. Yeah, it's a great engine.
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I need to reload.
And remember, hit reload and dodge, and we will continue. It will not interrupt the reload.
That's a pro strat.
It's
a pro.
It's like one of the top things you need to keep in mind when playing, because you have to dodge. Like, you just have to dodge.
Keep forgetting one of those sights to shoot.
Yeah, it's a little...
He's trying to front hit it.
Right. There's no hip fire. Watch out, there's a dude to your left.
Oh, no.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and that's a...
That?
Watch out. Yeah.
Oh!
Brutal.
I tried to hit
Brutal.
fire again.
So let's go back. I think we should have enough currency to go back and upgrade the handgun, and I think that will help us a little bit.
That will.
So let's hit the checkpoint, press X.
I upgraded the coach gun once already.
Yeah. So that has been upgraded, which is why it's pretty beefy. So yeah, let's return to Ward 13. Let's go back and upgrade at least the handgun. I'm pretty
Blood, do
sure
you
we have
want
enough.
to
I didn't
Yeah,
check,
I'd like to give it a
but
shot.
Yeah. Oh, what?
yeah, let's.
Yeah,
I
You
mean,
can upgrade the gun.
yeah,
but-
we'll let
upgrade
you
the gun.
let you go upgrade the
Then
gun,
give it
and
back
then
to
we'll.
you,
use
but-
it. Yeah.
So I think it's right. Yeah. And then left.
left.
Yes.
Yeah, these are just some of my favorite types of games, just dangerous world,
So yeah, that dude.
going through, hacking and slashing and shooting, leveling up, getting loot.
Yeah, and so like I said, you start on Earth,
that yours or mine?
but you're gonna travel. You travel to a bunch of different worlds, so they
So we're
get
gonna upgrade the pistol.
pretty exotic by the end.
Pistol,
yeah.
yeah.
I would upgrade the pistol just because, and we actually have enough to upgrade some other stuff.
Upgrade everything!
Yeah, I'd go for it. I mean, I'd upgrade your melee for sure. The pistol should.
Yeah, we can keep going, man.
Go pistol.
Yeah,
man.
I mean,
Pistol again.
pistol should kill the enemies in one shot, or the little hollows in one shot now.
Coach gun could be our
You got
boss
one
killer.
more upgrade there.
That boss killer, dude.
Coach good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
We could have put some points into upgrading their armor too, but
Oh, sure.
Oh.
offense is the best defense,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
We'll kill them before they
Especially
hit us.
with the,
you
yeah.
know? Look at that big old knife.
Yeah. So that is the so these are all the weapons that the other archetypes start with. So the close
Oh,
range
okay,
scrapper
got it.
character starts with that hammer and the bottom shotgun, and then
character.
the hunter, which is the long range one, starts with the hunting rifle and that like machete scrap sword.
Sword.
Yeah. So yeah, let's head back to the crystal.
But there's
and then,
multiple types of coach guns?
no.
Or just the one?
There's
And then
just
you
the
level
one
that
coach
up.
gun, and you will level that coach gun up.
But there are
There-
other kinds of guns that we haven't seen.
Yes, there are. So there are
Got it.
13 regular weapons in the game,
Perfect.
and then I won't say the number of super exotic special weapons that there are, but there are a bunch.
Is it 6?
It is not specifically 6. No, it was a good guess.
Great
though.
guess. Great
Good
guess.
guess, just guessing.
Do I mind sharing the price tag? Yeah, I will not discuss price on this stream. No, the game is $39.99 on PC, Xbox One, PlayStation 4.
Perfect.
Yeah. If you pre-order right now, you'll get early access starting tonight, 9 p.m.
Tonight.
Pacific.
Dude, that's my
Um,
favorite. Like, everyone always makes fun of pre-orders and stuff. My favorite pre-order is just like,
Get the game.
Yeah,
play early.
get the game early. You get some other stuff, but I think the biggest perk was really you get to play the game.
It's fun.
Nice. So yeah, I mean everything's a lot beefier than it was last time out. So let's see
It's
if
just
we,
gonna make me look good for 2 seconds.
right. So I think your handgun should kill those dudes in one shot now too.
Yeah, don't waste Hubert's
Can we
coach
pre-order on
rifle.
PS4? There is no option. So sadly, we cannot pre-order on PS4. If you want to get the early access, you got to pre-order on PC, Xbox One. We really apologize
Harsh.
for that. That is,
Hurts me.
I know, the realities of game development coming back to haunt us.
That is- yeah.
Basically,
That's not like corporate boardroom stuff.
I mean, it's way above my pay grade to even discuss the situation, but no, I can say no one's exactly happy with it on anyone's end. I know that any PlayStation fan is probably not happy.
But no one's
which,
trying to on purpose.
no, there's nothing shady about it.
Yeah,
It is
it's
just
just
like
a thing that
sometimes
happens.
bad things happen in life. I don't know. Which PC platforms? It's available on Steam and on Arc, which is the Perfect World platform. Dude, that's doing great.
Took out the blood.
That's why we named
So
an item after him.
upgraded. Feeling good,
Yeah, feels
Bloodworth.
good.
Is the game 30 or 60 FPS on console? It is 30 FPS on console, and I believe on Xbox One X and PS4 Pro it runs in 4K. Don't quote me on that though. So now I know someone's gonna clip it, put it everywhere.
4K, but 2 FPS.
But yeah, no, it should still be 30 FPS and 4K.
I would love for a game to do that, like on purpose, just to mess with people. It's like 16K, but it's a slideshow.
But every
But
slide
every
looks
slide looks
insane.
amazing.
It's so good.
You just can't even believe. Yeah, you can play it offline. You can play with friends.
Yes.
You can play with publics.
I love that you can play offline. That's great.
Yeah, we're offline right now.
Feel like
And is there any PvP? Or you know,
there is no PvP
friendly.
currently.
No
There is friendly
fire?
fire in the
Oh, there
game.
is?
Oh yeah, you
Whoa.
can kill your friends.
Even with melee.
Even with melee.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
This guy
that dude
again.
This guy
ambushed
was-
us
That's
last
what
time.
happened last time. Where's he
Bloodworth, this
coming
guy.
from?
This-
Where is he coming from? You know what?
Good
He's
grief.
probably dropping from the ceiling behind you.
But go again. You're
Okay.
more
Go
you're
again,
more in
Blood.
tune. Yeah.
Blood
You
was
got
doing
this.
great, I felt like.
Bloodworth's coming for that thing.
So you're saying there's PvP? Yeah, I mean, when there's friendly fire, I guess you can turn any
Yeah.
situation into PvP if you want. Oh, there you go, Toshigami. Thank you. Yeah, if we could hear the game better, we could hear when he spawns. You are correct. See, some people know a lot about this game in the chat. Yeah, there's like a chime when elites spawn.
Oh,
You know what? I think I did
I
hear
did
that.
hear that.
So that's a good like thing to watch out for. If you hear that chime, you know like,
You're like,
oof,
uh-oh.
someone brutal's coming.
Is
from
it
it.
a pleasant chime or like a haunting?
It's
chime?
a haunting chime, I'd
I
say.
love
Yeah, it's got a
chimes.
pretty long echo on it.
It's like, bing. Yeah. Super happy.
I'm assuming an abomination is someone from Gunfire. I can't confirm that just based on their knowledge of the game. Maybe we just did a great job communicating all aspects of this game, and they were just following that. But so listen to what they say, because their answers have been correct so far. How much of an inspiration was Dark Souls? I wouldn't necessarily say Dark Souls was like a big inspiration for the game. People on the team like Dark Souls.
Is that a video game?
Obviously, like, you could take some inspiration from that one, but I feel like they wanted to make their own thing. So this is Remnant. This isn't, something else.
Remnant Souls.
There you go. Yeah.
Guns.
Gun Souls. Yeah, it's not that.
It actually, like, that's the easy way to think of it, is like, oh, it's Souls with guns, but, like, it doesn't really feel like that.
Yeah.
Well, and two, with the dynamic generation,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's a very different thing.
So that's plays a big part in like differentiating this game from most other games in this kind of space, right? It's not really an RPG. It has some like almost roguelike elements, right? Because we're dying. There's no permadeath, but we're dying and reloading the spawns of the enemies, and rolling a seed for the entire playthrough.
There it is, Chime.
Yep.
Great chime. Great chime noise.
Okay. Watch out. It's a yeah.
Is it
And that's a
different
root
guy?
rot grenade. It looks like it is a different.
So
Yeah.
even in your playthrough.
Yes,
you-
exactly.
yeah,
Because we died. So watch out.
Root rot!
It's okay. I believe we have. I believe the thing on left on the D-pad heals our root rot. Left on the
These guys refuse
left on the
to-
D-pad.
I think that was infected. The left thing. I read it earlier.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that cures the root rot.
Nice.
So that was like an oilskin balm, I believe is what it's called. And not only does that cure the root rot, but it gives you 10 minutes of root rot extra resistance. So now your root rot, will accrue more slowly. Well, yeah, until you die. So it could be 1 minute, right? The way this game works.
Don't mess it up,
But
blood.
we got past the elite that had been spawning
got
here. It was a
past
different
an
elite.
elite.
We got past an elite. There's gonna be more elites probably, but
You should try saying a root rot out loud. It's really cool.
there's online co-op available from the start of the game. Yeah, you do not have to play solo. I believe you probably have to play. No, I don't even think you have to play the tutorial by yourself.
You
but-
gave me the option immediately. if I
yeah,
recall.
yeah, you have it right from the start. Jerks.
Uh-oh, root rot.
Yeah. I love the animations on those little dudes. Great.
There.
Okay, another one of these dudes. And so he'll probably be launching. Oh, he got you!
Oh, wow.
He nailed you. Yeah.
Wow.
He like has a crossbow that he lobs those
Root rot.
little root rot grenades at you.
Root rot. This ain't good.
This ain't good. So you're infected now.
Blood, you're like gonna die.
No, it won't.
That'll
The
be
root rot
the-
doesn't kill you, like I said. Oh, well, you were low on life, but yeah. The root rot makes you cough periodically, so you'll find out that you'll see, see
There
you're
it
coughing now. Oh,
Hey, but now you can't get root rot.
yeah.
Use the rat. One more.
Oh no.
No hit fire.
Nice.
Yeah, I did it.
Oh man.
Oh my
Brutal. Oh.
Root rot.
Blood is practiced. Yeah, he has.
Dang it. I like because like it's
I know,
such
that
a
was close.
different, such a different skill set in here because you're just like flooding you,
Exactly. So.
and there's just this gas everywhere, limiting your movement.
And this is one of the dungeons that you might encounter at this portion of the game, right? And it has its own boss at the end, but a different player might run into a totally different dungeon here with different enemy loadouts, with different boss at the end, with different. We got that legendary ring of evasion. Like you might not encounter that on your playthrough.
Is the boss tied to the dungeon, or can this dungeon show up with a different boss?
No, the boss is tied to this dungeon.
Okay.
As far as I know. Do the enemies spawn endlessly throughout the dungeon? No, you can clear them out, but there are so many of them, and they are drawn to the gunfire. So as you're shooting your weapon, you will attract attention from these. See, they notice now. They're all running in at you.
If you walk without rhythm, you won't attract worm.
Good shot, Blood.
Yeah, are there multiple dungeons in one area per seed? Yes, in fact there are. And yeah, it's just up to your role, which of those dungeons you encounter.
Good question. Can you get silencers?
Oh, yeah.
I actually don't know. I'm going to say no because I don't know, and then if there are silencers, it'll be like a pleasant surprise.
It does look like nice custom.
Damn it!
Oh, I love this character design. I think it's going to be great for cosplay. I've seen some already that are pretty cool. She just looks slick with that hat, you know? How many nods are in the game? The whole game is just nods. The whole thing. That was a nod.
This reminded me of something. Like you mean like the Covenant Halo vibes? I don't know why. Just the way they run at you. So recklessly.
Where?
There.
That one.
Okay.
You got him.
So yeah, watch out. So this guy blocks. He blocks. Yeah. So you gotta wait for your opening. Yeah, there was the opening.
This guy's intimidating.
Yeah. Nice.
The elite noise sounds like my projector turning on. So
Yeah, go.
I kept getting really
Yeah,
confused.
nice. Yeah, you gotta
This guy's cool.
wait for it.
He's my
Wait
favorite
for
so
it.
Yeah. Dual blade.
He's gonna get. Yeah. Nice.
Oh, and there's
Yeah, he's got more.
dividers.
Yeah. So. Okay, so you missed the. Unfortunately, you missed the heal there. The dodge will interrupt the heal.
He's mine.
Not invert.
Oh, you
Blood's a
you
free.
inverted the. Hey, I used to be a diehard invert controls fellow, but I've had to like jump between so many setups, like demoing this game, demoing other games, that just get used to whatever it is. I'll play that one.
There's not lock on.
There's no lock on.
But yeah, it's all throughout, like, situational awareness is key.
Yes.
Like right there, like I was trying to back up, it's like, oh no, there's a wall.
Yeah, so I mean the game is best played with headphones on or a nice surround sound system, just because you want to be aware of everything that's happening around you at all times. But I'm digging the progress that we're making through this one. Nice.
So we're getting to the boss. I know we're having this much trouble.
Oh, the boss is hard too. The boss is. I believe there is a crystal before the boss, though. A shard.
Is it a
assumed
dark
would be only at the
crystal?
No, it's actually not technically a crystal. It's a shard. So I called it. I used the wrong terminology. I'm sorry.
Crystal touch.
Is that a saw blade on the melee? Yeah. So
I really like that.
most everything, if you look closely at most of the weapons and armor, they're all made from like found objects. You know, because these are people who have been surviving for 80 years since the Root invaded the Earth. So like this weapon that you have here is like some weird contraption that someone put together with a buzzsaw blade at the end. The guns themselves are like that too. Nice.
Eat root rot.
That was bomb. You can switch shoulders, Art of Fleck. Yeah. And so it's something that I don't advise for
Whoa,
for newer players, because that's like an expert thing. But
How'd you do that?
it's
Right?
clicking L3.
My protector
nearby.
turned off.
Yeah, so there's someone.
There it is.
Okay, wait for him. I would dodge and then, because that doesn't stun him. So it's best to dodge the attack and then shoot him. I like dodging through him.
Side in case guys come behind you.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nice. Good headshot.
Popped him like a pinata.
That was great.
Long gun ammo.
Yeah, I usually dodge through those dudes so that I can get behind them when they start swinging and then attack them from the other side.
Through dodge.
Look, you play your way, and we'll just die repeatedly.
Are there any difficulty spikes when playing co-op multiplayer? The game scales in difficulty based on the number of players. So co-op in this game is playable
So
with
if we
up to
play
3
together,
people.
it'll be even harder.
It'll be harder.
I mean, the enemies will be harder, and there might be more enemies you find, but it's not harder because, like you said, situational awareness is so important, and having more people in an area means you can be more aware of what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh, there's an elite version of them running around. Watch out. He burrows into the ground, and then he's still here somewhere.
You need
I
a
saw
heal.
him. I swear I saw him. Maybe you got him. Okay. Okay.
I thought I heard some growling.
I saw him, but maybe you killed him. Are there iframes on dodge? There are, yeah. And we picked up a ring that gives us more iframes on the dodge, yeah.
Now be careful, because this is where they like really surprised me. I think they come up from below or something.
So one of the developers is actually in chat here, Tragic Ben. So, we didn't before. You know, if he answers your questions, his answer is correct. And if he says a different thing than me, just listen to what he says, because he's more right than I am.
I love the random trash talk.
I love that one you got. That's one of my favorite trash talks.
Ooh, okay. Making our way through here.
What is this thing?
That doesn't seem.
That is not a checkpoint, no.
That seems bad.
Yeah. I want no part of that.
So there wasn't a save spot before the boss, but
Oh no.
There's a whole lot of ads coming.
an elite spawned too. Yeah. Ooh, brutal. Watch behind yourself too, because something. Yep.
You're bleeding.
Bleeding.
We don't have anything to stop this.
No. Oh, we can't die.
Nuked. Just nuked.
Nuked.
That felt hopeless.
It wasn't hopeless though, because I've
Great.
seen.
Let me try.
It's awesome because
Oh my god.
when I watch our community manager play through this, he's so good at the game that like he's like, oh, it's too easy. I gotta turn it up to hard. That guy's way too easy on normal. So you know, there's a high skill ceiling for this game, I'd say. How much time left for the weekend pre-access? As long as the weekend. So you can. The game comes out on August 20th. If you pre-order before then, you can get into the weekend early access.
You know what's nice about this dying though? It's really like
Fast.
you get right back into it.
Yes.
You're right back
Yes.
here. We're progressing. There's
Yes.
no.
It doesn't load.
I don't have to go a mile to find my.
You don't have to recover the stuff you dropped. Yeah, exactly.
We're right back.
And so you actually
right
feel
back.
like you're making progress, even though we've kind of hit a wall here,
Inching
right? Like
forward,
it's
yeah.
hard,
Yeah.
but you are making progress as you're playing. We're getting materials for upgrading, things like that. We're getting trait points, and so like if we're still finding, hey, this is too hard, we can check how much scrap we have, and maybe we have enough to go back to the town,
Yeah.
You're
upgrade
right, it
stuff
does-
again. We didn't upgrade any armor last time, so that may be something we want to do to help us through this. I do think this boss is pretty tough. Now,
Thanks for making this.
yes,
Appreciate that.
I know. This game's hard. It really is. It's not an easy experience. But
You're
that
right. You nailed it with the roguelike
right?
comparison.
It's
I like
got
that.
it's got that roguelike feel to it.
Yeah.
I really think. But that's why
But
I
without that
wouldn't
pesky
directly compare it to
roguelike
like
thing.
any one game. You know,
sure.
like it's got little elements from a bunch of different games, but it's very much its own experience.
The weapon mods have me anxious in this scenario because I never know when I want to use it. If I'm wasting
right.
it takes a long time to charge up.
They take a while to charge
Yeah.
up, and this one is more one that's better for a co-op experience, right? Because we chose the loadout that's more like the support class, and so like this one puts down that AOE heal, which is great when you're playing with a co-op team, right? But for yourself, you got to use that real strategic. You know, you got to put that down before you're dying, and when you know that you'll need it. It stays up for a while, so it's not.
How long does it take to put down?
It's not.
they're coming,
It's not.
but-
It takes
charged
a
up, though.
yeah. You haven't charged it
Oh.
up, and you have to shoot the shotgun to charge it. But you got an elite right there, so you can shoot him when he climbs over
when
this
he comes
thing.
over, you can get him.
There's a guy
Oh,
behind you though. Ooh, a million guys behind
I'm
you.
stuck.
Yeah. Cool.
Nice.
No hip fire. It's
good.
killing me.
Yeah, because
got
like,
it,
you
you got it.
like,
Yeah, nice.
get into like Gears of War habits.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. And I can see the Gears of War feel to the game. Ooh, what a jerk. Oh, dodge. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
So how does the mod thing on your gun work, the heal?
When
there?
you're using the shotgun, it levels it up. Like, it fills the meter, and then when the meter is active, then you can
Okay.
put
Then
it
you
in.
can
you gotta
pop
wait
it
for
with
that
right
circle
bumper.
to go all the way. Nice.
The dodge through the
And then watch
strat.
out. So if you don't stun him, he'll hit you there. Oh, nice. And one more dodge. You're alive. You're alive. Nice.
I'm in trouble.
I'm in trouble. Yeah, you're bleeding.
Yeah, I love that enemy. Somebody said, yeah, that enemy's so sick. That's such a cool one.
So this is heal over time, but you also have bleed, so
Yeah.
they're like counteracting each other there.
Counteracting each other.
Yeah,
This
everyone
doesn't
loves
heal
that
bleed,
last
right? The left on the stick, that's for infection, not bleeding.
Right.
Yes.
Root rot.
Root rot.
Yeah.
Okay, going into the boss with no healing, no charged up healing thingy
But you got almost full health.
for now.
Maybe don't like destroy this. Oh, it's already destroyed.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Yeah, the boss is gonna be in this situation. Probably.
As long as 3 elites don't drop.
I know, and that's
Oh,
like
that was
part of the
nuts.
I might
dynamic.
also wait and
generation.
see how many more guys pop in, because there was a flood of them before.
Yeah, and they may come just because you had shot your gun. Yeah,
just
maybe not.
Do some warning shots.
Well,
Like, hey, come
I'm gonna
over
bleed
here,
to
guys.
death. I can't like stand around.
Yeah.
I need to use my shotgun to get
Yeah, I mean, and if we do end up going back to town, we could buy some bandages probably, just to stop the bleed.
Nice.
Okay, nice one.
Slowly beginning to see the value of melee.
Yeah. Yeah, you got.
Yeah,
Got
right
it.
now
It's
good
like a
to be
balance,
nice.
you know.
It is. It is.
But also you got to keep your melee weapon
Oh,
upgraded. Yeah, so we heard that
Check
chime.
your back.
Yeah.
And check your other back, because yeah.
doorway.
Nice.
Perfect.
I'm gonna root rot this guy. Straight up. Just die from bleeding.
You're gonna die from the bleed, yeah.
Oh,
Let's go back to the town. Let's upgrade again.
Let's do it.
And buy some band-aids. That bleeding just doesn't stop.
Yeah, I mean it does, but it takes
It's
a
slow,
while,
yeah.
yeah. So yeah, let's go back to Ward 13. Will this be coming to
dive.
Switch at all? Not initially. It is something that we'll still look at further down the line. I can't promise anything at all, but I love the Switch. I know the team loves the Switch, so you know, it's whether this game loves running on the Switch or not.
Right.
How many Nietzsche quotes in the game? There's a bunch of different quotes. I couldn't tell you how many Nietzsche quotes specifically there are. But when you die, you get a lot of different quotes. Ooh.
Items.
Okay, so these are max upgraded for the level that you're at, it looks like.
Got it.
Yeah. But we can upgrade your armor, right?
Wait,
So-
buy
upgrade
band-aids
your
first.
hat.
Buy band-aids first.
Oh, so band-aids aren't here.
Oh.
We gotta and we could buy another weapon mod. Did you have? It was like $650, I think, was what it costs for that. Oh, so close.
$5.95.
Let's go buy some bandages. They're at a
We
different.
can only upgrade
different
the
dude.
hat.
Yeah, it looks like.
60, might as well.
Yeah.
Iron hat.
We don't have iron. That's the problem. We don't have. So we have enough scrap, but we don't have enough iron. And we could buy another mod, which would be awesome because the hotshot mod would be great. But I think it costs $650. Right trigger?
Oh,
Oh, $750.
And the bandages were.
They are back out that door, to the right, down this hallway, to the left. Yeah, to the right. This dude right there.
Nice.
Yeah, dodge him.
Oh yeah, this looks like a medic.
Looking for
Yeah, this guy sells just the random.
man.
Random stuff.
I like this guy.
Give a kind word.
Sorry, I'm skipping.
But
the
hey,
That's
I
fine.
didn't know. I started skipping. I didn't know it
Go
was
for
going to be a.
There we go. I'd like to see your
Ooh,
wares.
Ooh,
There
this
we
cool
go.
leg.
Okay, so
Adrenaline.
get a bandage. That looks good to me.
Like 4.
Yeah, let's get a few. Okay, that should be good.
Bloodworth.
You could get a Bloodworth.
Frenzy dust.
I don't know that you want. Like, I mean, it's cool. I think it's probably harder to bust out than we want it to be at this stage. So, Are there cutscenes, in-depth story? Yes, there are, and everyone will get the story elements regardless of your role in the game. It's just how much of the lore you run into.
So the main story NPCs are in every role.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
The main story, cutscenes, all those things will play out the same for everyone, but all the side branching things are what will differ. And additionally, a lot of the lore is based off of like knowing the secret things to do at different stages. So there's different ways to beat different bosses, and I'm not going to spoil any of that on here, but it is very cool. And if you do those different things, you may get special items, you may get some different lore that other players won't encounter in their game. And so some of the story is hidden behind knowing like how to take down the right bosses in the right ways, and then knowing what to do with the things that you may get out of that encounter. And so a lot of that,
really awesome.
a lot of that is like we're hoping for, like we're talking about this as if it's like water cooler moments. Now I know no one hangs out at a water cooler anymore. Like maybe Twitter's the new water cooler. So Twitter moments where you wanna share your unique experience with other people who are playing the same game. And, so hopefully these bandages and that adrenaline just carries us through the rest of this dungeon.
I got a good feeling.
Slack moments. There you go.
Slack moment.
Also called Get Another Channel.
Digital water cooler moments.
There is no crossplay for the game currently. We know it's something that people want, and so we are looking at supporting that down the line if we're able to. So if you want crossplay, let us know. Ask for it. I mean, not right here in chat, but tweet at us or whatever.
Yeah,
at Remnant _game.
Slack 'em.
Slack us.
Hack the Slack.
Yeah, join somehow join our org and get in our Slack and Slack me.
Don't do that.
Yeah, someone's gonna find a way. Okay, there. I like our instinct now of checking behind when that chime goes off.
Oh.
Watch out. Yeah.
Ah, poop.
Nice.
Oh.
See that?
Pistole.
The handgun is nice and upgraded right now. So, in terms of items, are there any randomly generated stats or weapon add-ons? I'm not quite sure what you mean, but no, I believe what you mean is, will items vary from one person's pickup to the next if you get the same item? No, that is not the case.
How's that, bastard?
Sounds like
Now I'm gonna ask who the voice actors were, because we had a bunch of really awesome voice actors working on this game, and I just don't remember everyone's names. So.
And there's like 4 different voices per gender, right?
Yeah.
Are they different actors or just different
I
pictures?
believe they're different actors.
Wow.
I think.
A lot of work.
I haven't gone through and checked all the customization options at the start, so I couldn't 100% say. But
I'm just gonna pop this.
yeah, profound badness. The idea behind the loot in this game is for all of the loot drops to feel meaningful. So you're not just gonna pick up a bunch of versions of the coach gun, for example. That's just not how the game plays out.
Meaningful loot. My favorite.
The way the team had been referring to it was all loot drops are legendary drops. Now, that's not 100% true if you really want to get technical about it, but...
This is some legendary handgun.
Yeah, exactly. But if we're talking, like, the weapons, armor, other items that you find, those are all, like, legendary. They're unique. I love that everything I say Otoshigami it's confirmed. And spelled wrong. Sorry, buddy.
Ah!
I like you calling the projector thing, though, because it makes it very clear. You can roll over the banister if you really want to get away, put some distance.
Yeah, it's a glowing box when we get there.
Yeah, nice. That was a
Love to
great
see it.
headshot.
Go back in there.
Yeah, there was a.
I will.
That was
Yeah.
rough.
Yeah, he's just making sure
Just
there's
clearing,
no one
just
coming
clearing.
behind him.
Was this here before? Did we miss this?
We just didn't get here before. I think this is where we died. But
Oh, I
that
thought
box
we were
is
going
probably
backwards.
not there the other time.
Nice. Payday.
Yeah.
Did this
Got a
thing
bunch of scrap.
on
Got a
top
bunch of
the
iron,
behind
which will
you?
be. There was something
To
on
the
the
right.
bookshelf or whatever, right there. Yeah. Nope, to the right, glowing, right there.
Oh, there it is. Nice.
Nice.
Iron.
Alright. Progress.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're about at. Oh, these jerks. I hate. These enemies are so
Whoa,
rude.
It's a
Yeah.
flopper.
Just don't want anyone
Yeah, they're-
creeping up behind me.
And there's not a quick turn, so you gotta be quick on your own. You know?
Don't walk into the rot.
Yep. There we go. You're doing great this time. I don't know if it was the upgrades or we didn't upgrade that much, so it's probably
Yeah,
just
this
getting
time we just got
hitting the
back.
skills.
Oh, root rot. We got root rotted.
But you're not
not
fully
yet.
rotten yet.
Okay.
So.
Just don't get more.
Just don't get more.
God, God, that does so
That
much
was
damage.
rough.
Oh.
Don't forget about your Bloodworth.
Yeah. Never forget about your Bloodworth.
They're just so rare.
Ammo is shared between
No.
co-op.
No. Ammo you have to manage on your own. That's the only type of
another
item
box.
drop. There's a box right there. Nice. This is great. This is stuff
Or
you
the drops,
really
I
want.
mean.
Yes.
Yeah, but like scrap and everything is individual.
I think it's just ammo that's individual.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I need some ammo.
I got it backwards.
Yeah. So scrap and stuff should be.
Which
Everyone
makes
should
more
get the
sense,
same
actually, this one.
same drops outside of ammo.
Green something.
But like, if I took this green thing, would Huber not get it?
Oh, yeah.
That's a Bloodworth.
We found you.
No, he would get one too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So see, it pops up in the left there. If you were playing co-op on your screen, it would also pop up in the left when he picks it up.
I
Only
really
one person
like-
can grab it, but then everyone will get it.
I really like this.
Oh, everyone gets it.
Yes.
You like grody pipes?
I like grody pipes. Yes. It's like the ceiling too.
Yeah. Well, hey, the whole world is pretty root rotten at this point, right? root invaded 80 years ago.
Torch looks good.
That's
It's
just
really
an
good.
ever-burning torch, the
It's like,
eternal
let me grab
torch.
this.
Oh. Adrenaline.
Adrenaline junkie.
Yeah, you haven't had to pop any of those yet, right?
No.
Ooh, purple.
Yeah.
I'm making some good progress here. Oh, nice.
Are you?
What is it? Tome of Knowledge. So, Tome of Knowledge are the ways of getting free trait points.
Dude.
So you get trait points by
essential.
leveling up, and you get trait points when you find the Tomes of Knowledge. And they're just hidden
Nice.
throughout the entire game. There's Tomes of Knowledge everywhere.
Are there bathrooms?
I mean, there probably are, but we're only on Earth for the start of the game. And once we go to other
Spoilers.
worlds, we've shown the other worlds off.
Oh.
Once we go to other worlds, I don't think there's any bathrooms in them because, I mean,
They don't take baths.
exactly.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so we're at the boss. Let's kill some of these little dudes first.
Yeah.
Yes.
Try and attract them with your gunfire. Yeah. That was just a
thought that
torch.
was a
Yeah,
torch. I was
I
like,
thought it
oh.
was something too. Like, no, there's someone behind you.
Yeah.
How? Okay.
Someone like teleported.
Looks like
So
you cleared out.
killing this thing summons them, basically?
Yes, and that's
Okay.
going to start the boss fight.
Yeah, let's explore the space.
Yeah.
Kill any ads.
This seems like a nice boss room.
Claustrophobic.
But a lot
Yeah,
of like.
what's-
But he's a
windows,
ranged
up
boss,
there?
so I feel like
To your back.
These pillars.
Okay, that's it. Oh,
Ooh.
box!
these boxes.
Whoa.
So if we do die this
Friendly
time,
boss.
we've gotten a lot of extra
Lot
iron and
of
stuff, so we
money,
actually could go
yeah.
back and upgrade more things than last
We'll
time.
just beat the boss real quick.
Yeah, I think so. I think Huber's got this.
I want to just clear right down here.
Yeah,
to
just
make
see
sure
what's
everything
down these stairs.
comes up.
Yeah, I get you. It's possible that.
Oh. What is
So we
that?
can find them there?
I think you can choose. Yeah, you could just
Oh.
keep going maybe and just like.
If he's ranged, this room seems good.
I like this too.
Yeah.
We'll just have to see how it goes though. But you plan on showing this at PAX? This will already have been released by the time PAX rolls around, but I actually
Nani?
believe that we may be at PAX. I will be at PAX showing off Torchlight 2, unrelated to this game, but Torchlight 2 on consoles.
It didn't come out.
Yeah, what's he doing?
Like my son.
Huh. Maybe we gotta kill the next one.
And then fight him up there. If he'll follow you. Maybe because you saw this one, it moved it.
Dude, 300
That looks like it's
scrap
something.
for that.
No, here they're spawning.
Yeah, but that looks like it summoned him, I think.
That was a nice
Last time we got a
big
health bar immediately.
Okay, then maybe not. So let's just keep on keeping on. Next. Oh,
Bad
that's
boy.
not him, but that's an elite there. The one with the
Oh,
root rock grenade.
root rock grenade. Did you
Nice.
blow
I
up?
think you're gonna get spot. Yeah.
I think he did. You can, I believe you can shoot things out of the air.
Hey-oh.
Nice. Dude, Hubert, you're getting this down. Ooh. Ooh.
Man, it'd be kind of like Vermintide 2-ish with the bunch with co-op. That'd be a lot of fun.
Box.
It's 2 or 4 players?
It is 3-player co-op.
Three-player.
Yeah. So we actually, earlier on in development, we were at 4-player co-op. And it made, because we have the scaling based on number of players, it really changed the nature of the game a lot. It made it so enemies were really bullet spongy, and it just became like stand your ground and fire a lot of the time. And so we found that 3 was just working better for the type of game that we wanted to make. So I know it's like, when you first hear like 3-player multiplayer, well, that's weird. But just
It's like Destiny.
nature of the game.
Yeah, Destiny's 3.
Yeah. There is like kind of a more tanky archetype. Yeah, that's like the Scrapper, the close range one, because his weapon mod, which you do have a weapon mod
Check the
up,
corners.
so
Corners, clear the corners.
but the Scrapper's weapon mod. Okay, so that was weird. You got through without running into the boss, which is awesome.
Nice.
But that means you'll probably fight him in the next room. So let's go through there.
This door
Cool
is
door
so
effect,
ominous. Yeah. It's freaking me out.
Traverse the fog.
Dude, one of the trickiest aspects, and let's see where we come out on the other side. One of the trickiest aspects of game design on this game, because of the dynamic stuff, is making sure
Checkpoint!
both ends of
Yes.
the doors line up. So
Oh.
let's look at the door behind us. Is it the same kind of door as we came through? Because it used to be that they didn't necessarily line up. So you go through a door, and then on the other side you'd be like at the bottom of a ladder.
Seems
or something.
alright.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it worked. Cool.
Nice.
So I know that was something that they were working on to make it match up in a way that made sense.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it's cool.
I love this.
And you hit the save, which is awesome. So save the shard there, refilled all your ammo, refilled your dragon hearts, refilled your life, and also respawned the enemies. But you're in a new area, so
Almost
Very
another rank.
yeah, nice.
I would go back, but
No, I think you should push
wouldn't-
forward.
Yeah, it wouldn't
Let's see
let
if
us upgrade our weapons anymore anyway.
no, because
Level?
no, it was. I think it was actually because we
We're out
didn't
of
have
Yeah,
enough
we didn't have
iron.
enough iron.
We're out of
Yeah,
iron.
but now we do. Okay, so there's a boss, the fog gate.
Yeah.
Traverse the fog!
It's a fog gate.
Now, in this game, fog gates don't always indicate a boss fight. Sometimes they indicate like just an event that's gonna happen. Okay, yeah, this dude's serious.
Oh, he's just got his eyes covered up. It's okay.
Yes. This is Shroud, and so the bosses have different modifiers on them. So this one has Vicious, and Tragic Ben is going to tell us what Vicious does because I don't remember. It probably means he does more damage. That's what I would guess. But those are randomly assigned to the bosses as well.
He's just really mad at Spike.
Yeah.
Because of the cat.
So like some people got that joke. That was a good reference.
It's just
there.
funny to me because I'm just now watching that.
Oh.
Oh, are you really?
Yeah.
For the first time ever?
Yeah.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
one of those things.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
it's a good time to watch it because the Netflix show coming up. So if you want to know how badly they botch it. No, I have faith in Netflix if you're watching.
You got
Something like
some
Netflix.
chanting going on back here?
Other shows, it'll be 4 episodes too long.
Are there unlimited ads?
Some of their shows are the right length.
Are there unlimited ads in this fight?
I actually don't remember. Probably there are, yeah. Usually in boss fights, the bosses will spawn ads, but this guy might. No, yeah, he's gonna rain stuff down from the sky. Watch out. Yeah. So when When he does that, he's firing up into the sky, and then things will fall back down. So you gotta watch
I
out.
heard like the
But he also
squeaky
summons some
ship
ads.
sound too,
Yeah.
so that's probably
yeah.
part of it.
Yeah. He summons some ads. Ooh, nice. Nice one.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, huge.
Yeah, so when you hear squeaky ship,
Yeah, that's when he's fired
Get
him
out
up
of the
in the
way.
sky. Yeah.
Ah!
And again, we could go back because we do have more iron now. We got a bunch of stuff. Oh, we have
Yeah.
tons of stuff.
Dude,
Let's go back to
we'll-
the town.
Couple upgrades will
I know,
destroy this
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll
Let's
kill him
destroy it.
accidentally.
Yeah.
Because we have so much money, we may be able to buy Hotshot, which is great. Hotshot.
Hot shot.
Yeah, Hotshot is a weapon mod that when you pop it, you imbue your weapon with fire, and since these enemies are all root based, fire does extra damage to them.
Extra
You'll
damage.
catch them on fire,
Whoa.
and they will. It'll hurt them.
Is peach trees an area in this game?
We're referencing Dread.
We're
because
referencing Dread.
In Dread, there's a weapon mod called.
Even
Hot
I
Shot.
don't get that reference.
We'll take peach trees.
Good to see you again.
Oh, I see. Well, now I gotta go watch Dread.
Dread is a great
Dread
movie.
is phenomenal.
Very good movie. Wait, go buy Hotshot first.
Wait.
oh, is that not this guy?
It's from
Well,
the lady.
I
yeah,
don't know,
Hotshot's
dude.
from the lady, but it does use 750
Dude,
of your
I think
1100.
upgrading our base
You
stats
might want to upgrade
is
some
more
of your,
efficient
like,
for
because we haven't
our-
upgraded the armor much.
Yeah.
So,
our
like,
skill set.
We could get Hotshot here, which is great, right? You get the
But we have to
damage
put it on
stuff.
the pistol, right?
No, you can slot in the weapon mods wherever you want.
Oh, you can take
And
them
I
off.
do like Hotshot on the coach gun and Menderzora on the pistol, just because.
Yeah, that sounds good to me
That
too.
sounds good. Do it.
Just buy it, dude.
Just do it.
We
Just
still got a
do
bunch of
it.
money
Now
left.
we
Let's
can
go
upgrade.
upgrade some armor. It was cheaper anyway.
Spend some cash.
So yeah, so let's switch around the slotting here. Let's take the. No, I don't believe.
X, change mod.
Yeah, there you go.
X.
There you go. Yeah, so let's swap them. Put the hunters. Yeah.
Hot shot.
Hot shot there, and put the Menderzora there, and
I'm not
that'll. Yeah, she's so rude. I
Certainly.
think that'll set us up well for this boss fight.
Upgrades, baby. Feels so good.
Yeah, how much
Armor though, armor.
armor? But we may be close to. Yeah, let's get a. Not the hunter shroud.
I think we're
You're in buy items.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
back. Yeah.
Whoops.
Right, left trigger, and right bumper. Yeah.
There we go.
So let's.
Which one are we wearing? The Drifter?
We are wearing the
ones that
drifters.
say equipped.
Oh yeah, right there.
So I would upgrade as many of these as
That's
we
a
can.
nice
they're
bump,
cheap,
dude.
so
13 to 18.6.
yeah, let's do that one. And we still have some money left.
8
Perfect.
to
Close.
13. Might as well do that.
Might as well.
My iron hat.
Dopamine.
Nice. Okay.
13.3.
This
bro.
was great. This was a good
Yeah,
trip back
we are
toward 13.
strong. We got this.
Are there any off-planet, very green, vibrant environments to break the apocalyptic vibes going on? Check out the game, because yeah, I think you'll be happy.
varied
The
exotic environment?
The environment, the different worlds you travel to are vastly different from each other, each of them. So I think, this is the very Earth has been wrecked, in years in the past. So this one is
Much like our.
feels rough. Yeah.
All right,
Now you
bud.
just made me sad, Ian.
We're all screwed.
Fog Gate.
It'd be easier if we had been invaded by an alien
Yeah,
force. We could fight back
blame
against
it on
that.
them. Yeah, co-op would totally change the value.
Right?
of this game.
Co-op is a way different experience, and I really encourage people who are interested, but they think this game might be hard. If you've got friends who will play with you, it's a different thing. It is much easier with friends.
That movie is insane.
Yeah, I mean, you hear the sound.
Oh, brutal.
Go again.
Doesn't
Salty
count,
Red.
doesn't
Salty
count.
Red.
Yeah, that one doesn't count.
Salty Red.
That one doesn't count. Nobody saw nothing.
Yeah.
Salmon Globe will save us.
Salmon Globe is working on it.
Yeah.
I think it was.
Yeah, the amount of ads rush in is tough.
Yeah, sometimes
Yeah, adrenaline.
managing the ads, and it's random, so like you won't always have like these giant.
There is.
messages coming out,
There it is.
but nice.
Nice.
Melting in blood.
It's a good spot, dude.
Yeah, but you never know how many when a million dudes are gonna run up on you.
It was perfect. It was perfect.
How difficult was it to balance the scaling in co-op? It was difficult to balance this game in general because okay, he's gonna shoot the thing. Yeah. Just get on the move and you'll dodge it. Just because of the dynamic generation, really bleeding. You have the bandages though. When you get a chance to breathe, I would pop them right on the D-pad.
The gear stride.
You're gonna die.
You are gonna die.
Your health is very low.
Okay. Nice. Stop the bleed. Yeah, just roll. Roll again. Nice. Just
Dude, melee.
ooh, yeah. Oh, look at that. So that was a crit right
So
there.
you got him cornered here.
So when red numbers pop up, those are
Also
crits.
cornered.
Bleeding.
Good bleeding again. Oh,
Ah!
brutal.
Salty around that. Go again.
That one didn't count.
That was really
Brutal.
good.
Brutal.
That was really good. I think you're gonna get it. You got this.
You said how long it takes single player, but I don't remember.
15 to 20 hours?
15 to 20 hours.
Nice length.
Yeah.
Not too long, not too short.
Yeah.
I know. We were talking about this earlier. I got a fist bump just for saying 15 to 20
15
hours.
to 20 hours is like the ultimate sweet spot.
I tend to agree. I also like one-sitting games, so like a 4-hour-long game.
Yeah.
And I was a big fan of Edith Finch. That was awesome because you could beat it in 4 hours. So it was like a long movie.
Bound was another good.
Yeah.
Door of Goa, that's a good.
Oh right. Yeah. Yeah, dodge. Yeah, nice.
Pop, pop, double tap right there.
John Wick.
Serious.
And you know, 15 to 20 hours, but look, we've been playing for almost 2 hours here, right? An hour and a half, and like we haven't even gotten past the first. And this is like a mid-level boss, right? It's not a world boss or anything like that.
World boss.
Yeah, so the world bosses are like the guardians of each worlds, and you have to beat them to progress to the next ones. So beating this is just going to let us back out into the
It's very
overworld.
low.
Yeah, and you're bleeding, so.
Oh!
Oh, he just teleported right next to you? What a jerk.
That one counted.
That one did
counted,
count.
blood.
That
Give
was
it
bad.
up. Give it up.
He's got to fix the inversion.
Yeah.
Give it up.
Bradley Ellis
it
wants
up.
to know how many players this is. Up to 3.
3. Utah.
Yep.
Get 3.
Full games playable solo or with up to 3 people.
Do wedding rings go on your right hand?
I play with it all the time.
They go on your left
It goes
hand
on all my
usually.
fingers.
Well, it usually goes on the floor. Drop the damn thing.
It doesn't fit your finger anymore?
Yeah.
Because you take it off and put it on too much.
I gotta get it resized. My guy.
I think I had
You just gotta
mine
put some more
resized,
meat
yeah.
on these plants.
Yeah. I don't know if Ben ever said what vicious means, but I'm
Yeah,
assuming it means
more
that this
damage.
dude is doing more damage. Yeah.
Vicious means more damage, hardy means more HP.
Yeah, I knew Hardy.
Will there be scoped weapons besides the sniper rifle?
Ooh.
Like, is there a scout rifle? That'd be
I don't want to spoil some of the weapons.
Don't ask about the weapons, Jack.
So I'm gonna say there's some really cool weapons in this game. There's some really cool weapons later in the game. So, you know, we start you off with shotguns and coach guns.
Whoa!
In
What?
the face.
He headshot you. That was.
Get it away. Get it away from me.
I'll try. No promises. No promises.
I'm definitely not gonna offer to play this dude because I will make myself look like a fool here.
What's adrenaline do? I might try it.
God.
Yeah, maybe pop the adrenaline.
That was ruthless.
How long?
Oh,
does
you
it
were
last?
half health from the bleed. That's why.
Oh. Adrenaline, please. Adrenaline.
Yeah, let's see how that does for you.
Where'd he go?
Thank you. Does it make your
Yeah,
stamina
that's
drain
the
slower?
tricky part. You tried looking for him, and then all of a sudden
You're surrounded
shoots
by
you in the
dudes.
face.
Yeah, again, I think when you oh shit, so he's gonna shoot that.
I love that book animation.
Yeah, it's awesome. Oof. His friends are no joke either.
Up. Control. Alright.
There we go. Regenerate going on here. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, Yeah, nice. Get him.
Oh, god damn!
It's not Gears of War.
Yeah, there's
not
no
Gears
hip
of
fire.
War.
It's never gonna be hip fire. You're always gonna have reload then roll. That's always the. Oh shoot! He's shooting. Nice. He's gotten good at dodging his stuff. Now we gotta take the hurt to him at
Not
some
good
point.
at finding him. Yeah,
There he is.
Oh, he's over there.
Oh.
Oh wait, I have guns.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He teleported.
What's going on with my brain? I can't remember.
It's because it's hard, dude.
Isn't that time when you were MLG at Gears of War?
Yeah, I think the other thing is you expect like ceilings to help against that attack, and they
Yeah.
don't.
And they don't know. He shot the thing off, but he only took one hit there. Whoa!
Alright.
Yeah, seriously, that guy dodged that one and then. Oh. Nice! Oh!
What?
So fast.
Oh!
Right there.
So
He was behind you, yeah. Oh my goodness.
You wanna play that?
I kind of want to try. I don't know.
Spend that trait
I don't know.
point,
Oh yeah, give
Feel
us
like
some
it-
help.
Give us
Feel like-
more health.
Yeah, let's get more. You could also go. Well, no, you want that. You want that bigger.
You got this one, I believe.
The popping the regenerative thing once your health goes down a little bit.
Was that the up?
Up?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna have two.
Yeah.
Maybe like 100 piece. I don't know how much gold we have. Scrap.
We got scrap plenty. Once we win, we'll rain scrap down on us.
Ben from Gunfire says lots of jolly co-op in this game. It's
Yeah.
true. I really like, for my own taste, co-op is where this game shines because I'm not a pro gamer.
You know what would be a game changer? A grenade.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, just throw a grenade over.
Watch out. Hey, we
Boom.
Yeah, but then you kill everyone at once. That's not what we want. We want you to die to the grenades.
Yeah, seriously. Pop.
2 bits.
Okay, you are bleeding, so if you want to damage it up,
I'm in trouble.
oh my goodness.
If he hits you from behind, you can do more damage.
I don't know.
I just think it's because he's got
Oh,
the vicious
wow.
on him. He just
Yeah.
does a ton
It's
of
like
damage.
one shot kill, dude. We done it in like 1 or 2 hits. It's harsh.
Yeah,
Harsh.
it's rough.
That's the teleport.
Everyone blame Ben in chat for how hard this
Blame
is.
Ben.
Not our bit.
Not your
Not our
Ben. Tragic Ben.
Remnant.
Yeah, remind everyone, Ben, that this is normal mode. This is not a hard mode or anything. This is
Great, Micah, thanks.
the
Yeah,
baseline.
thanks for burying us.
Oh, I just got half health right there.
Yeah.
Oof. It's just that vicious, man. It's really rough.
If we traveled from the checkpoint to came back with his...
No, I don't believe so. I think the modifier roll
Oh, we've
that
done it.
You know, Peter.
Wait, the critter damn arm! The damage fall off.
it is rough. Yeah, you're not.
Right now, we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And we could go back and buy the hunting rifle, right? But it wouldn't be upgraded like our weaponry. No. I do like the hunting rifle. It's really good for taking care of these longer range dudes. Nice.
Oh.
You're gonna die.
Oh, I'm so gonna die.
Something.
Oh!
Nice, you're alive. Somehow you survived all of that.
Wow.
Wow. That was great.
Magic pixel, die
Okay, there he is. Nice one. Ah.
course.
That was
Yeah.
great. That was great.
Gotcha.
No.
You can shoot him as he's teleporting.
Sure. He might be upstairs. Oh. That's what I would guess.
Everywhere.
Oh,
See?
Slowly
Yeah,
finding-
See, he
Something-
was.
Something hit me.
That was him. No, maybe not. You rolled before the...
Yeah.
No, you still have the item. Just... Yeah. Saw that in theaters.
Not a
Where
great
are you?
No.
dude?
Yeah,
Ah. Nope.
but he
Oh,
is
he's
over there.
inside there. As soon as I find him, he's gone. Alright.
There he is. Straight ahead still. Nice. This vicious is vicious. Like, I don't know. Nice. Nice. Got some-
Too long.
Yeah, that was great.
Where are you at?
He's behind you, but I'd reload.
Out of health.
Oh,
Oh!
it's the sound. Ah,
Oh man. That's.
Did the ads,
With
did
the-
the ads get the vicious?
I don't think so.
oh,
Oh!
come on.
Oh yeah, we gotta use the fire mod.
Yeah. But in order. Oh, it was I didn't notice it. Sorry, everyone.
Tragic
Yeah, I
Plan
didn't
is
use
like,
either of the
fire.
mods.
But now you should be full on your. On your
Huber
mods,
will
so they
get
should.
us.
How's our
Oh no, they're empty. Never
cash
mind.
flow?
Yeah, what's our cash like?
Yeah, we're out of
No money.
Bloodworth and we're out of.
No money, no
We've got
healing.
one bandage.
Just one bandage left.
It's
Okay,
always darkest before the dawn.
we got the Tragic Ben vibes. He believes in us. We'll see.
How far did I get him down? I thought I got a good way.
One bar.
Yeah, I mean, you got him down one bar. I think you got him past the one bar. But you
think
didn't
you
get
got
to the
him-
second stage,
The
yeah.
first time you hit him. You
Oh,
got him
second stage,
down the
you were
farthest we
good
could.
luck.
Go ahead.
I don't actually remember what the second stage of this boss is. It might be the same as the first stage. It's possible.
Yeah, wait till you see the tank and then start jumping.
There he is. Yeah, nice. Get him. Shoot him. Yeah, there you go. Nice.
Perfect.
That was good. Reload both guns and then... Oh.
Yeah, I would always wait for him to.
Okay, you're bleeding
attack you
again.
first.
Yeah, exactly. You should wait for him to fire and then you fire. So he's gonna shoot
Tank
the
coming.
stuff. Yeah, nice. Yeah, it won't hit you if you're running, but
Stamina's
it
gone out, so watch.
uses your stamina.
Does dodge use stamina?
Yes, but melee doesn't. If melee used stamina, it'd be.
That'd be rough.
Actually, don't. So,
Oh. Nice. Good damage.
that was great.
It didn't apply bleeding. You guys hit 16.
Yeah, because you have the bleed resist.
Nice.
Oh.
It's only up for like 5 more seconds, but you have it from those bandages.
Nice. Halfway.
Dude, Huber.
Watch out for the error.
Yeah, keep running. There you go. He finished.
You have 3 hearts in that one.
Yeah, I would heal right now.
I think you should pop one, yeah. Look pretty safe right there. Okay, he's downstairs. Oh, he's right next to you.
Right next to you.
And he shot the
Run! Run!
AoE stuff.
Nice.
Okay, he's at his last bar here.
Oh, still alive.
No!
I think his friend killed him.
Nice.
I think that guy was swinging and then the other dude.
You do have hot shot, Huber.
Oh, it's up. Okay,
Is it
I
left
would
bumper
bust
or
it.
right bumper?
Right bumper. I would just bust it because
Oh, there he is.
it applies on your weapon. Yeah, and now you'll kill him. Just keep. Yeah.
Ah!
That was excellent, Huber.
Feels good.
Shadewood!
Feels
That
good.
was great.
Feels good.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, look at chat. They're going crazy.
You see me, Chad? I did that.
Yeah, look.
I'm holding it.
Ian's got the controller in the hand.
Sit down?
No. I think it was up there.
Just
it was
keep
back,
moving.
It was back up.
Was-
Yes, you
Yeah.
you were doing it right.
Yeah.
Just running around, making sure
Yeah.
you don't get caught somewhere by him. Yeah. That was great.
was a fun
That
one.
was tense,
It
man.
was tense.
That
It
was
was
super tense.
And then at the end too, when I switch weapons, it was like, should I run or just go for it? And it's like, so many times you go for it and just
There's
die.
a chest.
Ooh.
Loot.
Nice. Some scraps, some iron. That's great. Ooh, the tainted well.
Gas. Fuel.
Still bleeding, so I would get out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there should be a shard not too far up.
They're called
Through there.
crystals. Dragon links.
God, that was intense. Like sweating.
Touch the stone.
Yeah, keep going.
Was
You'll
there-
you'll find an actual world stone up in front of you.
We're back out into the main area.
Yes, but there should
Oh,
be.
but I'm
Just
not-
a different side.
My
Yeah.
head went away.
If you keep going through that opening,
Yeah,
then
I
there
would
should
pop,
be a world
pop
stone.
a heal.
No, you shouldn't encounter an enemy before it. Yeah, rest
Oh,
the
okay.
checkpoint.
There it is.
Yeah, you should be good to just walk up to that, and then activate the stone.
Is this a
cool.
different area or the same?
This
area?
is we saw
on the
this
other
before,
side.
right?
We have to
we
open
came
that
all the way
door,
back
yeah.
around. Yeah. And so that's like a walk back area. So you can go open that door, and now you can get through. Okay.
Apparently, there's a regenerator for some
Yeah.
of the bosses.
Oh yeah, so there's an NPC over there you can chat with.
Unlock that shortcut, baby.
Yep. And then I think there's more dungeons behind you. That's what you're probably looking for. There's a dude somewhere around here. You can hear him talking.
Helicopter.
Yeah. Is he in the bus or something? I don't know where he is, but you can hear him. Yeah. There'll be a secret.
Not up top there, maybe?
Yeah, maybe he
Oh,
is.
it's
That looks so
Yeah,
cool.
he probably is.
Living up in this
up in
helicopter.
up in the
Started playing here.
helicopter. Yeah, that makes sense.
Dude.
There
So you'll
it
find
is.
NPCs like this out in the world that you can then get them to come back to Ward 13.
Mudtooth.
Mudtooth.
I haven't run into Mudtooth before, so I don't actually know it.
Dude, Mudtooth better be in that
Trade?
game.
Well, sure. Just an old mudder living out the end of the world, huh? And this old helio...
Start calling Bosman Mudtooth.
Mudtooth.
This is my lonely times. But that makes the occasional visitor all the sweeter. Listen to me talking your ear off
Yeah,
already.
you are.
What do you need
Okay,
to
yeah.
show
So
me
he's a
the
vendor.
way?
He might have some.
Selling.
Might have some unique stuff.
Stew.
His
Max
stew.
stamina.
Whoa!
60
Last
minutes.
60
60
minutes.
Whoa!
And after death, too.
That is really cool. And what is the tonic? Is it for?
Dude, Mudtooth
Oh.
OP.
Health?
Yeah.
Mudtooth OP.
Dude,
Buy that
Mudtooth is
tonic.
tight. So now, I believe Mudtooth will be in Ward 13 going forward, so you can go and revisit him back there. I don't think you have to come here, but Tragic can correct me if I'm wrong, because that's what he's here for.
And Mudtooth will not be in everyone's game.
Will not be in everyone's game. Yeah.
Not
So-
everyone gets mud brew or whatever.
Exactly. Not everyone's going to
Because
encounter
that seems
that
really
mud brew.
strong.
Salubrious
Yeah.
brew.
But that did look like a nice little buff for you.
Wait, did he only have one of them?
He had one of each, it looked like.
One of each. Okay, so you
Uh,
could.
That's
no.
wrong!
Hey, there is a
Nice.
toilet. Okay. Mission accomplished. No, I could be wrong about that. It probably you can buy as many as you want because they're pretty expensive.
He
So.
says you have to visit his home. He doesn't.
Oh,
the
he
ward.
doesn't visit the ward.
He lives
He
in the
lives in
chopper.
that chopper. Okay, cool.
Awesome.
But so now you have the easy access to him, so.
Mudtooth.
Yeah, bathroom guy and not a toilet guy. I know. I watch the streams. I know what Bossman wants. He doesn't want a toilet. He wants a full bathroom.
Look, what
with
Bossman wants
lots of
doesn't matter.
faucets and things to look
He's a
at.
toilet guy.
A mud-toothed toilet guy.
Yeah.
Just slandering Bossman this whole stream.
This is why we keep him on retainer. But if I shoot, they'll all come.
He is 1,000% a toilet guy. Yeah. Still the sex guy though. This chat's getting interesting right now. We brought up Bossman. I don't know. Bossman wasn't the one that stole the anime sex games portfolio. It was Jones. So.
Yeah. Jones loves them.
He loves those anime books.
Yeah.
He loves those anime sex games.
I love the term anime books.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Did 44 to them.
Yeah, sometimes there's stuff in the boxes.
Gotta buy that sniper rifle or the hunter rifle.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You find oh wait, can you hot swap long guns and stuff out in the world?
No, you have to assign a long gun and a handgun. But there you will get a bunch of different kinds of handguns over the course of the game
You
too.
just change that in the menu or
Yes.
Box.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And something that I don't know if people really notice, but depending on the mod that you have applied to your weapon, it changes the appearance of your gun.
Yeah.
So your pistol looks different than before you put it on your and same thing with your coach gun. Oh man, is this whole team amazing? Great people. Yeah, I mean, Tragic is awesome. That's why he's here, keeping us company in chat and answering questions that I might not be equipped to answer. But yeah, the team is amazing. I've been having a lot of fun getting to go out to Austin and hang with them and eat barbecue and learn the inside tips on this game.
It's over, yeah, it's over.
There. So I'm seeing a skull on the map.
So the skull on the map actually is not on the map, right? The skull is below it, and what that indicates is the difficulty setting that you're on.
Oh.
So when it's bronze colored, it's normal. When it's silver, it's hard, and when it's gold, it is nightmare.
Oh.
Nightmare.
You gonna play on Nightmare here?
Work up to it.
It's so hard. Nightmare is like a new game plus type of thing, right? Because you keep everything you've acquired, you keep all the traits you've unlocked, and so once you're really good and your character's beefy, then you might go out and do Nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got turned around.
Yeah, and again, like I had mentioned earlier, I can't tell you where to go exactly. I usually just say, look for the empty areas on the map, and that's where you're heading. Is there a trophy for completing the game on Nightmare? I actually don't know the full trophy list. I haven't looked at it yet, so your guess is as good as mine. But I think we are publishing that full trophy list really soon. So then we'll know.
Sparkle soda.
I'm gonna track here.
Yeah, I think you are.
Sparkle.
Oh, is that two
Archer.
or one?
Now it's 2.
Now another thing spawned. Oh, and it was 2. Oh, they're shooting.
Oh, crossfire.
Oh my goodness. You'll get caught up in the crossfire. Oof.
You do have the mod on
Yeah,
the pistol.
on the pistol you got the members code, which you may want to pop. Switch to pistol and right bumper, and put the healing thing down. And then if you stay in that aura, you'll heal up. This is actually, that was a good strike. Now even if they're gonna hit you, it's not gonna kill you.
It doesn't affect you.
It doesn't, but you heal faster than the bleed hurts you.
Do you bleed, Bruce? Tell me.
Nice, you got him.
I like your Batman impression.
Do you bleed? I'm glad you got that. Tell me, Bruce.
How many Bruces are there, really? What's Luminite?
Silver.
It's another crafting material for later
stuff.
weapons.
Yo, check these billboards. You don't like them.
Oh yeah, see, like
Cheerios.
very 1960s, you know, and then no progression since then. The world is just ripped asunder, essentially.
One there.
Whoa. Cool little.
Yeah.
What do you call those kind of signs?
An arch?
Yeah, sure. I always like those.
I don't know if there's another name.
Some like Arkham Asylum
Boy?
style haunted mansion.
Subway, but the U is missing.
Yeah.
Boy.
So the subway, you made it there. Awesome. Super hard.
Super
It's the
hard.
next,
Sounds like our crunchy.
Next kind of
Yeah.
dungeon, but that one is
Yeah.
not like a
Let's go
option.
die
Like
in the
everyone's
subway.
gonna hit the subway when they play through.
Subway
I just wanna
Death
check-
Crunch.
I want to check over here.
What are you checking?
This hole.
Oh.
Sometimes there's
Yes.
secrets that you
I
might want to
some
find, but
Coca-Cola.
sometimes there's not. So.
Ah,
Dang it.
did you know it wasn't already?
I assumed because generally you'll see like the glowing drop, but there might have been a chest. You know, chests are usually not like way off the beaten path like that. But
Books.
Love books.
love books.
Go on down to that boy.
Going into that boy. S-boy.
I'm nervous.
Oh.
Yeah, that was awesome. It was a little scary.
Is that all you got?
Nice. Nice.
Gotta check down here.
Got to.
Mm-hmm.
I approve.
And apologies to SoFetch, our community manager, if you're watching. I didn't play with the saves you painstakingly put together for us last night, but I think it's for the best because this game's tough, and we would have thrown everyone into the deep end a little bit there.
Huber.
Uh-oh.
We haven't. Have we defeated any of those yet?
Yeah.
Yes,
He
Huber killed one.
once, Yeah.
We
We're-
almost have hot shot too.
Yeah, I would just shoot it.
Lead pipe looking thing, dude. Look how he drags it.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
to the side for
and
this
he got
guy.
you.
Breathe.
The bleed. Dodging to his left or right is tends to be the right.
Dude.
Nice.
Awesome.
Because he swings from his right across your left, so if you dodge to the right, that's usually the best of his attacks.
Hot shot, dude.
Yeah, hot shots bomb. It's still up right now.
I want to play
find some
this
more
with
goons.
Carl Urban and use Hot Shot.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, let's call him up.
Green.
Let's get him
Call
get him
him
over
up.
here.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Tonic.
Yeah. Oh,
Another green.
another thing. What's this? Oh, some ammo.
Ammo box.
So the ammo box is because sometimes it hasn't been happening here, but sometimes you'll find yourself just running out of ammo, just running out in these fights, and then ammo box you can pop it and it'll refill all your ammo count.
That's nice.
You'll have to pop a heal at some point.
Yeah, but if you go down there, there
dude.
should be a crystal pretty
Yo,
soon
look up.
that'll heal you.
Look all the way up. Oh,
Yeah.
so
Oh,
cool.
Yeah, this is a
Check
night.
out
The
this
subway's tight.
That's one hell of a boy.
As you bleed on the camera.
Yeah, it's fine to
I'm in
pop
trouble.
to use the dragon heart because we
Yeah,
are
'cause
we are
we
getting
can
close to it.
recharge it and stuff.
Yeah.
Scrap.
Is this something?
Is this something?
Days gone. He like mumbles every time he picks up scrap.
Oh,
Does
yeah.
he really?
Oh, there's the
Does
U.
he just say
Say,
scrap?
"Ah,
Turn around, there's the U.
gotta love that scrap.
The what?
The U's behind you.
What are you saying?
On the ground, there's the U.
From the subway.
Oh.
There it is.
I was like, Blood,
The true
what are
secret,
you talking
son.
about? The you? I'm like, I'm right here.
It's so bright.
Yeah.
Made it.
Immersion.
Immersion saved. Yeah, exactly.
Blood from Florida.
True.
Talking about U's on the ground.
What is that?
U's.
With Florida?
I don't know.
Apparently
this is what
because there's
Uzi
a
said.
university there.
That
It's
Yeah.
still
makes
called
sense.
the U.
Yeah.
Like every university. We have so much key. But should we just go and die crunch or what?
Yeah, let's see how Bruno gets in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in the subway now.
Pump in.
You should do the first run, and then we'll see if we need to.
Yeah.
Subway is brutal.
How's your hot shot looking, dude? Dang
just-
it.
Well, he
just
popped
popped
it.
Yeah, you just
Dang
popped it.
it.
Am I
We
gonna
need a
get
hot
Apple
shot.
Station.
Am I gonna get
Yeah.
root rock?
Look at these
knees?
mushrooms.
Yeah, those are sweet.
They're afraid of me.
If you want a bit of a tip for the subway, periodically look up. Here, there's nothing, but just stay on your toes. Yeah.
Some liquors
Yeah, there's
coming at
something
you.
right there.
Dude.
Oh boy.
Because the way that they drop behind you. Oh, so if you're not paying attention, looking up, you'll run past them and they'll fall behind you, and then you'll be like, "Where did those dudes come from?"
Mod power.
Yeah, so that fills your
shot.
your hot shot faster. Yeah, I like keeping a good split between them. But
I want to find a rare trait.
yeah, rare traits I believe you can find them out in events, but you also bosses may drop them.
Oh, okay.
Bosses can drop weapon mods or specific weapons as well. So
Love some good boss loot.
yes, the boss loot is actually really cool in this
What
game.
was the thing we got from the other one? Scrap wood or something? Something wood?
Yeah.
What
Oh.
that's for?
Some kind of, it was like an item.
Ooh.
Check your inventory.
I think I know what that's for, and I don't want to spoil it.
It was probably a quest.
Material.
Shade
Yeah.
wood.
Shade wood.
Oh, so you can use this to make a cool weapon mod. So we should go back to town then.
Smells.
And
Weapon mod, baby!
Wait, just run. You don't have to go up the stairs. I think going through there takes you back.
I love stairs. That's
I think those blow up. Yeah.
Plain mine.
Oh, see?
There's something.
He was on the ceiling.
Pop. Can you increase how much ammo you can carry?
I don't believe so. That might be a trait. Let's say that might be a trait.
That sounds like a trait. Yeah, that totally sounds like a trait.
I wish I had played past Ruined Earth. I'm played 5 hours of this game, and so. It's actually good because then I can't spoil anything past there.
Exactly.
I can't accidentally slip up and spoil late game stuff.
Frenzy dust.
Oh, I like the Lionel Richie reference in chat there. Dancing on the ceiling. Great video. Okay song.
Alright,
That
so
is a
going to
good
the
video.
mod.
This lady's mods?
Yeah, let's see.
Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Rattleweed.
Rattleweed. Shoots a
Ooh.
projectile that spawns a rattleweed upon impact.
Ooh.
Wow.
Draws aggro. Hello.
I like that. I haven't seen Rattleweed before.
That sounds fun.
That's
I crafted it.
Rattleweed, dude.
and so that's the cool thing is that
Yeah.
because it was tied to that boss fight that
Now
you
go.
did. If someone else gets a different boss there, they won't get Rattleweed on their playthrough. And so you'll end up with very different loadouts for your characters from your friends, just based on stuff like that.
So I could take the hunting rifle in with us
Yes.
And equip it with rattleweed.
and then change back and forth between the coach gun, and this.
No, this
One
would be
pistol,
that would
one
become
long
your long gun. Yeah, so you have a pistol and a long gun.
And you have to change back at base.
No, I mean you can swap in your inventory.
Oh yeah. But we only have 600 monies.
I only got 600 monies,
Not a lot.
so you may just want to upgrade.
We wouldn't be
your
able to
stuff.
upgrade the gun, so.
Nice.
I like just keeping your gear upgraded. You know, that keeps you on a strong path, I think.
Out of iron now.
Take care.
Iron pants.
Looking stronger, feeling stronger.
Iron butterfly. Oh yeah, we should.
Ben says break some boxes around the base for money. He's right. It's true. They're just like boxes strewn about this whole place, and they do have scrap in them.
Where's the item guy?
The item dude is through there.
Oh yeah.
Down this hallway, right?
I
And left.
Left, yeah.
And yeah, these boxes around here,
Boxes.
like you break them, they may have scrap in them. And not always. There's some. Nice. More scrap on the ground there. Sweet. Yeah, let's see if we.
Let me pay you with the stuff I smashed
I
up.
know.
from your-
I wrecked up your place here, but
Good down at the reactor.
let me pay you with the stuff I broke.
I'm only sorry.
Shut up, lady. I'm
Both
trying
gone.
to pick up this
Hey.
stuff. What? What's happening?
Must be. I think you can buy.
Oh, you
crafting
can buy
from her.
materials from.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
So you can buy
Later.
iron from her.
What's up?
Some scrap.
Needing any scrap?
Well,
Oh,
Good to see you.
wasn't meant to be.
Hello
Yeah.
again. Here you go.
Wasn't meant to X. Can I buy that?
Yeah. Get some Bloodworth going on.
Bloodworth.
bandages are key.
Hydro coolant.
Oh yeah, is that what if you get lit on fire or something?
Yeah.
Someone asked about weapons. No, there's only 4 starting weapons there.
Safest of time.
I'm not including the melee weapons, including ranged weaponry. So there's 4 that you could have access to at the start of the game, and then more beyond that. And remember, I'm talking regular kind of weaponry for those, and then there's special weaponry beyond that. I'd be content watching them stream this for the rest of the day, to be honest. So would I. This is awesome. I do have a 5:30 flight, so you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're a half hour overtime already.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like because we beat that boss like right at that 2 p.m. time, it was like, let's see a little bit beyond there.
Yeah.
We're just gonna go in here
Final
until
life.
I die.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'd say. I mean,
High stakes.
Except
Exactly.
now he's not
I
dying.
really want to see that.
exactly. He's just gonna stay up for the rest of the
Yeah,
game.
I'll go ahead and get to that next
Yeah.
boss real quick here.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Well, after this is
No
not
pressure.
actually a boss; it's an event,
Really want to see that event.
which is a pretty cool one.
Oh yeah, did you want to equip something with rattleweed?
Oh yeah.
Rattleweed.
Why don't you put Rattleweed on your pistol instead of the Menderzora and see?
But Menderzor is full.
Yeah.
Then pop it and then go.
Well, yeah, but
What if
I mean, you could
Don't
do
be
the
peer
other
pressure.
one.
Don't be peer pressure.
Yeah,
dude. You don't have
don't-
to use it.
do-
You don't have
do
to
what you
use it
feel
if you don't want
I mean,
to.
I want to see it. I just don't
Yeah.
want to lose all of. Oh wait, we keep the charge.
Oh, that.
No, you
No, we
didn't.
don't.
Oh no, we didn't. Shit. I was
was-
like exploit.
Yeah.
You charge a fast one and then switch
They were
to a
about to
full.
patch that out.
Yeah. I hear you.
Right there.
No, Kasu, everyone starts with the same pistol, so there's just the one pistol at the start.
These guys are harder.
Yeah, these things hit.
Yes, they are harder.
Those headshots.
Enemies scale based on your gear level.
I was gonna say.
Oh, those are the real threats. So, those guys have oil all over them, and they explode into
What am I
fire,
stuck on?
into flames when you shoot them. So
So don't shoot.
you're meant to look out for those guys and melee them, not shoot them. Yeah.
Like that Street Fighter character.
They get a lot stronger, they get covered in fire, and they run up and mess you up. So
So those root guys like fire.
Yes, not everyone does, but those guys do.
I'll have some rot root for dinner tonight.
What did the oily boys look like?
They're like a darker colors than me.
So you can pop that rattleweed whenever.
Oh, pop it now.
Dude,
Get
Dennis.
away from him. Oh, he's got.
No.
Mash it. Oh, did he? Oh, nice.
Dude, run away. Run away.
Yeah, you might want to pop the seed or whatever it was called. That thing. Yeah,
All right.
Pop it.
just pop it.
It's popped.
How do I use it?
Shoot.
There you go. Oh, nice. So that thing draws aggro. Let's see how it works. Yeah, there's not enough enemies around it.
Where'd the
Yo,
boat
I
go?
think they killed each other over there. I'm not sure. Turn around and make sure he's not like just there. No, yeah. I think they killed each other.
Hey, great.
That works.
Thanks, boys.
Yeah.
Rattleweed.
Oh,
That rattleweed's cool. I've never seen that.
I think you
Oh,
bumped my
we
cable
bumped it
or
again.
There.
Try,
There we go.
No.
Wait, there it is.
Nice.
Excellent.
Just a little finicky.
I think
It's
it's that cable that I
wire.
fixed when it's not the digit.
Like, yeah. if
No
I bump-
more
if I bump-
cable.
No more cable. There we go. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
I believe in you, man. I want to see this event. Can't wait.
Whoa.
Two.
Yeah. There's another one too. Oof. Nice.
And you have, like, Blades of Mercy tendencies with that axe.
I
Yeah.
really do, yeah.
I can totally see it.
Nice. Making good progress here. I believe there's a shard halfway through the subway too. I played the subway more than any other portion of this game because it was what we had at the demo. Oh my god! Holy crap!
Who is this?
Just get
He was
away.
like phasing out of your shots.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never fought that guy. I don't know how to. I've seen him kill people.
Maybe he's like not a killy boy. He's just a runny boy.
You need some
Oh, I
rock-
bet he's a
Oh,
killing boy.
no.
I bet he.
Oh,
I bet he's a killing boy.
oh no.
Yeah, get him! Shoot him now!
I'm out of bullets.
Oh!
Hot shot!
Hot shot.
Hot shot!
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Get him! Oh my god! Oh
yes,
my god! Yes!
dude, the heal.
The hot shot's
No,
up.
you
So.
can't shoot him.
Dude,
You
yeah,
cannot
he's
shoot
invincible.
him.
He's invincible. He's phasing out.
Yeah.
Ghost, dude.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy,
Oh,
oh boy,
man.
oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
No more heals here.
Oh! Great.
That was good though. I think you're about halfway through the subway there,
Great.
which was
That
was nice.
Fun.
Dude, Red Wraith.
Red
Oof.
The
Wraith.
heck is the dude?
yeah. Oh.
I wonder if to use like a different item, or maybe you just do run,
Melee?
It's like a nemesis type.
I couldn't tell you, and I bet Tragic doesn't want to explain how to kill him
He
in
said
chat.
good try.
Yeah, he said good try. That is the Root Hunter.
That's the Root Hunter. The impression I had because he disappeared that other time is that he's the kind of thing where it's like, he'll come and go.
Oh,
but who
Mr.
knows?
X.
Yeah, dude.
He comes for your root. Yep.
I know.
Root Hunter. I bet there is some like secret Root Hunter stuff with what you were talking about, like finding different endings and lore.
There's
and
a-
whatnot.
Find a way to kill him.
Yeah.
and
There's
change
a
the
lot of cool
block.
stuff like
Yeah.
that. I can't say for sure
roots
whether
you
he
up.
is impacted by that, but I do know
a
that
theory.
there are some cool encounters that are made way different depending on things that you've done earlier in the game. So
You can only beat him by finding square roots of problems.
that's a good one.
Awesome.
Go full cam.
Take us out, Bloodworth.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Full cam.
Take us away, man.
Yeah, Micah, what do you think? How'd we do?
Oh, you guys did great. Honestly, y'all did a really good job. This game is tough, and I was like, I knew it would be hard going into it, but you know, you can see like you make progress even though you're dying, and then you can go back to base, upgrade, and so like you can sort of keep pace with the difficulty of the game itself. I would have loved to have seen y'all play co-op together.
Yeah.
Just
Next
because
time.
like.
Yeah.
It's really awesome in co-op. You can get a lot more tactical in co-op because, you know, a lot of strategies. You get all the different mods on everyone's different weapon. But it was awesome watching everyone play. I had a good time. Chat was asking great questions, which is always cool. And shout out to Tragic for joining us in the chat there. That was great. Sometimes I don't know the answers. So.
When's it coming out? What's it coming out on?
Yeah, so it comes out August 20th for PC, PS4, and Xbox One. And if you pre-order, you get access to the VIP preview weekend, which actually starts tonight at 9 p.m. So if you've already pre-ordered, I believe you can preload the game right now. I know you can on Xbox. I think you can on Steam. I haven't been checking my emails all day, so I didn't wait to see the email confirming that. So again, don't quote me on it. I know that means you will quote me on it. That's fine. Thanks for doing it on EU-friendly time. I always try. We stream at 11 a.m. For Perfect World streams because we want to make sure that, you know, if people want to tune in, they can. But yeah, it was awesome. Thank you for having me.
Definitely, yeah. Thank you for flying out, braving the airports.
Oh my! Don't remind me of that airport experience.
I'm sorry that you have to go back to get home.
Oh, I know. It's gonna be okay. This time it's not gonna get delayed. That's my. There would.
But yeah, thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you, Huber. I had to like get Huber in here. He was hesitant because he forgot to mention the game.
I know.
That Huber sent.
So I didn't want to call you out. But that was why we were doing this. It was a good thing in the end. Like because you didn't say it on Huber. I'm watching Huber Syndrome. I'm like, okay, when's he gonna say Remnant? Oh no, he skipped it. Oh no! So then I pinged Ian immediately.
They got the VIP treatment.
Exactly. When I saw that, I was like, "Hey, Ian, Huber skipped it, so we're gonna have to do something." So that was awesome. So thank you for coming and playing. That was really cool.
So fun. Yeah. Love these types of games. I love that it's like you were saying. It's not like one specific game. It's its own thing.
Yes.
But
a lot of different influences, but pulling them together to form a really unique experience. I feel like so. Yeah.
It feels like its own thing.
So
I love all the mods and like the progression seems really nice.
Yeah. And anyone interested in learning more about the progression, we've written some really cool blogs about progression specifically, so you can head to our website, remnantgame.com. Got lots of cool blogs about all aspects of the game. We really covered a lot of stuff in them. So if you really want to learn how the systems work in depth, head over there and check it out.
Cool. And yeah, as Micah said, he's a patron as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
So if you want to support everything we're doing, including these dev streams, which we don't have a schedule for them, we'll just do them as opportunities come up, and all our shows and reviews, go to patreon.com/easyallies to see all that we're doing and how you can participate. That's the main way that we are supported, and we do everything here. And we also thank everyone who's subbing here on Twitch. And that'll do it for today. Thank you, everyone. It was a good time.
It was great.
See ya.